monitor, or the monitor I have my sound playing through.
It's all good. It's all good.
Quite quiet.
It's okay, man. So, if anyone has anything specific they want to talk about, I just brought this up because this is the first video, and I recognized the fucking angle. But yeah. No, no, took down Washington and Jefferson. Plus, they've been tracking Twitter trends with posts. They want to take down Washington and Jefferson shit too. There's one thing I'm gonna say for a little bit later. It's in Boston. Let's look at Twitter. National Rum Day, make a musician Canadian. Be positive. 4 words. Crackdown.
Oh, so how do you feel about like Discord and all these other websites deleting all the alt-right shit, and yet all of Antifa's stuff gets to stay?
I don't know if you've been paying attention, but they've been doing this for like a long time. Like all these fucking all these social media platforms are extremely left-leaning. Did you know that Zuckerberg wants people? He wants countries to allow their citizens to vote through Facebook. And yeah, I know. I don't watch Brittany Venti, but I follow her on Twitter because it's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I follow Brittany Venti as well. I just I don't agree with the right. I don't even really agree with the left, but I just think it's like bullshit that it's so skewed towards the left, and if you even have so much as have even a slightly right-leaning opinion, they torch your ass.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know who in here watches Mr. Medicare. Fuck you for liking Coke. Pepsi's better.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one.
I will fight all of you.
I'd like to see you try.
I don't know how many of you. I mean, I'm like 6 foot, dude. I don't know how big I look on camera.
You're also like 500 pounds. Probably.
I'm like 300, not 500. But go eat a fucking dick. I can kick your ass and throw you through a fucking window.
Whatever.
Made their own Twitch desktop application. Yeah. They merged with They merged with Curse, but I don't know how many of you guys watch Medicare, but Medicare's been saying they've been doing this shit for holy fuck, man, how come I keep... You need to adjust your sensitivity, man. Every time I'm talking, shit's fucking distracting me. Medicare's been talking about this shit going on for quite a while now. It's nothing new. But I love how when you type in Antifa, people actually take Beverly Hills. I've seen the actual fucking Antifa, the official one, retweeting Beverly Hills Antifa. That's how fucking stupid these people are. Oh, look, they have the same thing. Just retweet them. Look at this shit.
Just I'm not even sure I agree with everyone calling all these the white supremacy group Nazis. I don't think they
They're not even okay. First of all, Nazi is the fucking National Socialist Party in Germany in 1940 or 1933 to 1945. There are no more Nazis. The Nazi Party was fucking it's gone. You can be like a neo-Nazi, which is what they call themselves, but a majority of the people there weren't fucking neo-Nazis. They were right-leaning, sure. But how many of them were actual white supremacists?
Probably not a lot.
How many of them were neo-Nazis? How many of them were KKK members? Yeah, there were swastikas there. Yeah, there were KKK members and shit like that. They were fucking skinheads. a large majority of the people like just went there to fucking. They're here. You know, I'm just gonna fucking go over this video now.
Terrorists go home! 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 Terrorists go away! Terrorists go away! Terrorists go away!
What the fuck is beeping at me? Is that you?
No.
The fuck is beeping?
All of my volume is like at the.
Is the video beeping? What the fuck,
Like,
Associated Press? Why the? Every time I watch a fucking video, man.
it's probably to keep me from like.
There wasn't a video the first. There wasn't a beep the first time I watched this.
You have a home to go to. You have people. There are people who are dead here and are injured in the hospital getting, and you are fucking here doing this, but you can just stand up and get out! Go home! Get out of here! Go home!
Hold on, where the fuck is that black lady's clothing? He's a big boy. He's a real big boy. Look at that dude. He's probably standing like 6'5" or something. And then, look at this fucking guy with the hat. You fucking white man. Prime Minister just said to condemn Trump for not condemning white supremacy. Oh, they're...
He condemned it from the beginning. It's just that he didn't like call it by like white supremacy.
He didn't say, "Oh man, I condemn white supremacy." I condemn both sides that were there. But did you condemn white supremacy itself and promote communism? I don't think you did, not Bernie Sanders. Like, for fuck's sakes.
Okay. Well, I can't say I hate Bernie Sanders. I disagree with.
I mean, no one really hates Bernie, but I mean, like, I went over this last time. Bernie is like a grandpa. That's what all these fucking millennials and shit are like. Oh man, grandpa's gonna give us money. Like,
the thing is, Bernie didn't understand where the money would come from.
Yeah, did you watch Jamal? You watch Medicare, right?
No,
Oh,
I don't watch fucking political bullshit. I just know what I'm talking about.
Oh, well, it's like sort of political. Now he's just doing videos on people shoving bike pumps up their asses. But
sounds more interesting than politics.
He did a few streams during the election where he had some people come on and like pitch a candidate because he has a big audience. So some guy came on to pitch Bernie Sanders, and he was like, "All right, I have Jimco, and you're gonna tax me 99%, and you're gonna like punish me for being successful. Why is that fair? All the fucking billionaires would just fucking leave if you're taxing them like 80-90% and then giving them all this other shit because, oh hey, you own a big business, you're rich. That's unfair to someone who's not rich, who hasn't earned."
Oh yeah, can you give me moderator so I can kick Corverine quickly?
Why the fuck? Why do you still hate Corverine?
Because he's a faggot?
He doesn't even talk anymore. Oh.
I know, but kicking him would still be really fun.
Alright, go ahead.
Alright.
I had nothing to do with this.
Okay, ban Corverine. Delete messages. Don't delete any. Reason for ban. Because
he's a faggot.
you are a stupid gringo. Kill yourself.
But yeah,
oh my god, he's got 2 accounts.
Ban the other one.
You be a stupid gringat, nigga. Okay. I think that's all of his accounts.
Alright, can we go back to what we were talking about?
Sure.
But yeah, you know, Bernie wanted to tax the fucking rich people and all that, and he's like, "Oh, I want to take it all from these people that fucking earn the shit," and then it's like, you know.
I mean,
I'm gonna give you mod in the there you
say,
go.
like half of all like half of all rich people already like give away like half their fortune anyway. So.
Well, no, not even close. I mean, a lot of the people that the only people that
I'm only a supremacist against people I'm better. Forgot to type then.
A lot of rich people did inherit it, or like they have like a rich dad or a rich mom or something like that. Like their parents are fucking rich. But like for some people, you know, like I hate to say it, but Zuckerberg, you know, he stole an idea, but he didn't start out as a rich. He didn't start out as a, you know, a Fortune 500 company. He didn't just inherit all that stuff. He had to steal someone else's idea and then play the system, but he managed to get there by himself. And yeah, Bernie's he's not a bad person. It's coming from the right place. It's just he's fucking stupid and doesn't know how to get it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm already abusing my moderator.
Who you
I just changed StarAct79's name to cis white male.
All right. I'm just gonna finish this video and then we can talk about it.
Alright.
Because the ending really pisses me off.
Tear it down! Tear it down! Racists go home! Racists go home! Racists go home! Racists go home!
Is that Mark Banana from
I wanted to honor my ancestors today,
what's the channel called? Anti-Donna?
They need to know that
The guy with
what
the
they fought
beard?
for wasn't slavery or oppression.
No, it's not actually him. It just looks like him.
thanks.
Mark Banana's actually funny. Auntie Donna's a really good YouTube channel. They're fucking. It's an Australian comedy group.
You're doing what you asked.
Pay attention here.
Can't walk out of the park by yourself, huh? So proud and brave.
You want another day like Saturday, don't you? You should be ashamed of yourself.
That blood is on your
Are they
hands,
arresting
not
Mr.
mine.
Piggy?
How the fuck is the blood on the cop's hands? How the fuck is the blood on his hands?
She was on Facebook Live. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Wow, what a loser. Using Facebook?
He literally, he's literally sitting there keeping the
One
peace.
sec, guys,
Like
gotta
a
go on Facebook quickly.
No, they didn't arrest him. He had a permit, and if you listen closely,
Racists go home! Racists go home!
just listen very closely.
Racists go home!
Not patriotic now.
I wanted to honor my ancestors.
So he got like either he got like a permit or he's standing out there, and the cop says, "All right, you got 2 minutes to clear up before things get ugly or something like that, because of everything that's happening."
Right.
And they didn't arrest him because if you look, he puts the stuff in the back and he sits in the front. If a cop is arresting somebody, they will not put the prisoner in the front. This guy is being escorted out for his own safety. And the cop says,
You asked. You're doing what you asked.
"I'm doing what you asked," aka, you know, get this guy out of the park, get him out of here. The cop's not fucking happy about it. Look at his fucking face. This guy's pissed.
Actually, the thing about that is, even if police officers are escorting people, they will usually put that person in the back seat. It's because that guy had a fucking gun that the way that the police officer should have done it was get the gun in the front seat and get the guy in the back seat, but he did it the other way around to keep that guy away from the gun.
Either way, I mean, he wasn't being arrested. That's the point I'm trying to make.
He wasn't being arrested. That's like, he would have certainly been in the back seat and the gun would have been in the front if he was being arrested.
Yeah.
But, the police officer sort of did it that way for his own safety because...
No, I know.
though he
Obviously, you're not going to
seems to
sit
think
next to
this
somebody
guy's-
with a gun. He doesn't know the guy.
Yeah.
But I mean,
And
like,
honestly, the guy seems pretty inbred, to be honest. Like,
a little. I'm
if
not
you
going
just
to deny that.
if you just look at his face when he goes, "I was protecting my ancestors," he sounds and looks pretty like
he's
it
a
looks
good
like
old
his family
Southern boy.
tree is a straight line.
Jeez.
I was protecting my rights.
I was
against my brother,
protecting
father.
my rights.
But I love how the cop says, "You just want another day like Saturday," and the woman's like, "Well, the blood's on your hands if someone gets killed." How's it a cop's fault if like you start killing somebody?
Oh yeah, fun story. I was taking a bus down to my town.
Oh.
And when I got off the bus, the bus driver had to park in the bus stop, which there was this red van right in front of the bus stop, like almost touching it. So the police or the bus driver had to park a bit further back.
Mm-hmm.
The driver of the van gets out and is angry because the bus driver parked too close to him when the bus driver was a good 3 meters away, and goes, "Stop right there for 1 second." And I look at the guy who got out of the fucking bus, and he looked like Boogie 2988.
Seriously?
Yeah, he was just a bit skinnier. And he's like, "What the fuck do you think you're doing parking right near me? You could have hit my van."
Oh, man.
And then he fucking speeds off at light speed. But he looked like Boogie, and it was the funniest thing. Like, he didn't look like the old Boogie 2988. He looked like the new one with the gross fucking beard.
Oof. I don't even fucking watch Boogie videos. The only thing I know, the only reason I know what Boogie looks like is because people will put him in videos, or like I'll just see a picture on Twitter.
Some of Boogie's stuff is pretty entertaining, like his Francis one. It's sort of like your fake streams.
Normies.
Yep.
Normies, get
Like,
out.
Well, yeah, I know the Francis thing with the whole Mountain Dew shit.
my favorite one was when he was playing Magic the Gathering with someone, loses the match,
Oh, and
and
flips the
fucking
table.
flips the table.
I thought that was Pokemon.
I don't know what the fuck it
Does
was.
it fucking matter? That's not the point
Yeah,
of the
maybe a little
joke.
Oh, the videos he makes where he's got the fucking V for Vendetta mask
I
on.
want a goddamn Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Alright, okay. I keep saying Durham. It's fucking Durham County, U.S. or Durham County, England. Like, what's Durham, North Carolina? Yeah, probably. Look at this shit. In memory of the boys who wore the grays.
Oh my god.
This is literally a memorial to people who died. And I didn't realize that people that were fighting for states. Guys, don't support states' rights, or otherwise you're a KKK member.
Wait,
and you're a fascist.
Can you go back to 10 seconds and pause the video?
Yeah.
Like it just loaded. Wait until it loads in.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you where to zoom. Okay. You're able to zoom to the video, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Go back a bit more. It's the person with the Femmes Against Fascism sign.
Oh.
It's fucking
is it on
Asian.
the?
I swear I saw Asian Jabba the Hutt.
Is it on the left?
On the right side. Okay, no, it's at like 7 or 6 seconds. I can see the sign at 4 seconds, but you'll have to play it. It's at what the fuck? It's like I swear I saw an Asian Jabba the Hutt, but it's just not there anymore.
I put it in the Discord. Let me know if you find what you were looking at, but we're gonna watch the video through.
Okay.
Why the fuck are they cheering so loud? Like you'd think they just won a fucking war, or like, we just toppled a fucking oppressive regime. No, all you did was tear down a fucking memorial. Do you hate fucking dead people that much?
Apparently.
How dare you not fight for the North, who only fought for slaves to free them at the very end, but they didn't even want to free them. They still treated them like shit for another 100 years.
I would say literally, they did that because they needed to win the war.
I really hope one of them broke their foot doing this.
I hope they all fucking die.
Alright, I got the picture. I'm just gonna print screen it quickly.
Yeah, just do
It's
that. I'll put it up on stream.
It doesn't look like Jabba the Hutt when I get it paused. It looks like Kim Jong-un taking down the U.S. from the inside. Alright, just let me quickly get the screenshot.
Oh, speaking of Kim Jong-un, has he shown up again recently? Because I heard he disappeared for.
Yeah, Kim Jong-un said something, and Donald Trump got in some little flippy baby argument with him that might start a nuclear war.
They keep saying that. It's not gonna fucking start a nuclear war.
Yeah, I mean Hillary was just as likely to do so.
Hillary wanted to start a war with an actual superpower, not fucking North Korea.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually, hey Sarge. Do you want me to put that up on stream or no?
Yeah, put it up on stream.
Yeah. Sarge, if you're still in the chats, I know you were saying last time you couldn't pop in, but do you want to pop in this time? Oh wait, it's already there. Let me just see if I can zoom it.
See, it's Kim Jong-un.
Yes, I help start communist revolution from inside. Give me that cake.
Yeah.
But yeah, Sarge, if you wanted to pop in this time and talk about this, I really need a fucking what do you call it? Here, I really need a fucking watch together for people in the Discord. We just get a watch together going. It'll make things so much easier.
Yeah, it does.
I didn't even think about that till right now.
Oh, are we the sons of Kojima now?
You mean the sons of the sons of the tractors? You the tractor, the tractor guy, man. All right, there's the watch together. If you're gonna be in the voice, I'd like you to be in there because it makes things easier.
Can I see the full tighty?
Can you what?
Can I see the full tighty?
The foot pipey?
The full tighty.
What the fuck are you talking about? Let me just get the chat out of there because I know what's gonna happen if I leave chat in. Nice try. Nice try. Boingo Boingo. Yeah, we can watch some Boingo Boingo later.
Here, 1 second. I'm gonna translate some stuff into Somali and then put it into the chat. Let's see. So, let's see what Uga, Bog, Bobo, Biba.
I am the captain now.
Fuck, it didn't translate.
Good for you, buddy.
Who was the captain? Where is this? It? Yeah. There we go. Now I can get YouTube videos. Didn't want to click that. Okay. Who's typing?
Me.
Oh. Every time I fucking do one of these, I always have someone typing. What the fuck is this? Don't worry about the cat. Can we not?
Do I have to click on the watch together?
I accidentally put up inspect element.
Can you put it in chat one more time?
It's and right there!
I had to switch over from
Dude,
my
it's in the Discord.
Oh, it's in the Discord.
Holy shit! It doesn't go away. It stays there. I can put it in chat if you want, but like.
Alright, hold on. Put it on the
oh, here. Oh shit. Oh man. Oh man. This one's from fucking Kentucky.
Kentucky. Oh, here. Oh shit. Oh man.
Oh boy.
These could be the next historical dominoes to fall. When Mayor Jim Gray announced on Saturday, the day Charlottesville erupted in violence, that Lexington would take down 2 Confederate war statues here, he knew controversy would follow.
There are still different points of view in my own family.
What the fuck, Jim Gray?
These statues. A grandmother who told us the stories of our family, our history of actually 3 great uncles who fought, brothers who fought against each other at the Battle of Shiloh in Mississippi.
The U.S. Civil War ended more than 150 years ago, but here its legacy and the passions over the monuments to it linger.
At the end of the day, they lost, and ultimately it's a symbol of losers. It's not anything about historical greatness. It actually is offensive to a lot of people.
Some here told us they wanted the statues to remain, but
to a lot
after
of
Charlottesville,
people.
they didn't want to say so on camera. Several are more vocal on Mayor Gray's Facebook page.
This began with the Black Lives Movement.
It's a symbol of losers.
Then started getting people thinking, well, if Black Lives Matter, why are we honoring men who did not honor black lives?
I don't know. Why do we honor the North?
I grew up with around this statue. It's a part of my community.
Because
Why
North
should we
won.
change
They
it?
didn't honor blacks.
Oh gosh, it was related to slavery? You know, I didn't get that.
Many of the statues were erected decades after the war, including this monument to Confederate General John Hunt Morgan, built in 1911, and this one to John Breckinridge from 1887.
What many people here find offensive is that in addition to being a U.S. vice president and the last Confederate Secretary of War, John Breckinridge was a slave owner. And his statue stands here at Cheapside Market, which was the largest market in the region for buying and selling slaves.
If the City Council and the Kentucky Military Heritage
fuck does
Commission
it matter?
agreed, the statues would be moved
Yeah,
to join
the past
monuments
is the
to
past.
Union soldiers and those from
He
the
used
wars
to
in
own
Korea
slaves.
and Vietnam.
Do you know how many northern boys used to own slaves?
We're not erasing history.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we are telling an accurate story of history. It was actually a revisionist history when these statues were erected.
If the statues come down, many here have one remaining concern.
I'm all for keeping
I'm worried
all
about the
these
response. After Charlotte, I'm
statues
extremely
just
worried about what kind
as
of
a
response
monument to
how
how
the police are
far
going to
we've
handle it.
come since
If the
then.
next domino falls here, many Kentuckians hope it doesn't fall violently. John Hendren, Al Jazeera, Lexington, Kentucky.
Domino.
Fuck history. These guys are historically supported. Abraham Lincoln started a new civil war. Yep. It's not even about you know.
Hey, let's go on to a lighter note that's not politics. I'm gonna PM you this this video, and I think you should watch it.
It's not quite what we're talking about today, but
It's better than what we're talking about today.
I don't know about that. Well, let's watch it.
Tell him,
this is.
if you tell your husband,
Okay.
just don't tell him, you can tell him, but just don't let him tell anyone.
Okay, I'll tell him that it's between us as a married
Well,
couple.
I'm not like any other boys, but the reason why, because I'm an autistic boy.
What?
Do you know what that means?
I sort of do, but why don't you tell him?
Do you know what autism
Because
is?
I'm different and special. I'm different like any other children. The reason why I'm autistic because I had different special stuff, special
This
needs.
guy's
Like,
autistic. He's a fucking
something like
retard.
Tim Brandon. She was like
This is everyone in all of these riots on both sides.
Yeah.
Everyone's
and she can't be
autistic.
touched either.
Seriously.
Yeah,
And she loves animals.
she does.
Well, the reason why I'm autistic because
The
I
reason
like,
I'm autistic is because I like
being
trains.
an adult and also being a child.
So he's choosing to be autistic?
And that's why I was autistic. I like
What?
to do what children has done before, like cartoons, comics.
Fuck, he said
DVDs,
cartoons. He's an
action
anime.
figures, drinking
Oh
soda.
god, he's one of those fucking
And
people
most
that
important,
identify as a 6-year-old
It's hard
girl.
for me. So that's why I'm setting off to the group home.
These
The
retards.
reason why I go there because there's some other people who would try to help me. And that's why I go there. Because they're the only ones who will help me. And without them, without my help, I'm useful. So that's why I act like this. That's why I'm very funny. I pretend not to be autistic. But if anyone finds out, then people are not into me anymore.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, I didn't think it would just go like that, but
That
I
would
found
be
a fucking
gunshot
live stream of
wound
what's
be
happening.
In your
Oh,
autopsy report,
shit.
page 7, where you indicate wound be. Where you indicate wound
Are you
be
serious? Come on.
perforated
With the priorities of regular.
That hair was greasy.
On
Oh,
Anaheim
hey,
Street
look,
as we
Kim
are going to be
Jong-un.
back at the Torrance
Hold on,
here.
this
Again,
said it's a
started
fucking
in Carson,
massive rally and
right
white
on the
march
border
against
of
white
Carson and
supremacists.
Torrance, and came into
All
Lawrence
right,
Street,
everyone,
double back, very high speeds here westbound
This
on
guy's
Anaheim.
going fast. Oh shit!
He's Sonic.
Control.
He's
Oh.
Sonic. Oh, go! Go, boy,
Yeah,
go!
I don't know if
Oh, shit!
Go!
Fuck the
has a
popo!
lengthy rap sheet or
Go,
what,
man!
a lot of times we see that.
It's on the wrong
You know,
side of the road
he's
now.
very,
Oh,
very
shit!
desperate,
Look at
doesn't
this
want
guy
to go back
go!
to prison or jail if they do have a long rap sheet. But
Do
this
a
is
zoo!
He ain't
getting
stopping.
incredibly dangerous. Jeez. Just
Look at
turned,
an incredibly dangerous
yeah,
turn.
and we are southbound here.
What is this guy doing that's not
headed
dangerous?
back towards the,
He's driving a
headed
car.
towards the
Holy
dangerous
shit!
turn.
He's gonna be
Holy
getting
shit,
into a
really? I
heavy
thought he was
industrial area
driving
here. You see
safe.
a lot of big rigs on these streets, a lot of slow speed
What the
vehicles,
fuck?
and just a lot of
What
slow
the
speed,
fuck?
a lot of
Are you
slow
serious?
speed vehicles, and just flying by wrong side of the road. This is
Oh, I thought he was on the
hard to
right
keep
side
up
of the
with
road.
this guy
Sorry,
right
I'm
now.
I'm Connor with one
Yeah, the
C. I'm
stolen
from
Super
England.
Forester. Go ahead, Vet. My God.
Okay, apparently I can't show what I wanted to, so I'm gonna bring this up. Oh, never mind. They're talking about a fucking police chase now.
Yeah, I mean, you can see there was a collision of.
Nice.
What the fuck? Please.
That
Hold
are
on.
there.
They were talking about this, and they go to a fucking goddamn car speeding down the highway.
Oh,
More
actually,
interesting than this stupid shit.
with all of the protests happening in America, like the one and only peaceful protest
with
that
this
the liberals were having,
Because so
which
much
I
of
was
it is-
completely
is about
fine with
getting
because it was
momentum and
peaceful.
getting
Like
rid
they
of
weren't
this
doing anything wrong. Some
Along
fucking
with the
dipshit
investigation,
drove
whatever
a
that is.
truck through
Right.
the fucking
whatever
protest.
collusion there may or
Which
may
one
not
was
have
it?
been between the
Right.
Russians
I don't remember
and
which
this
one it was,
campaign,
but it was like the
we
one
don't know. That
peaceful
shoe hasn't
protest
dropped, and I don't
happening.
know if it
And the
will
guy
affect him or
goes,
not.
you know what? There's all
But,
these riots. How about I go
it
through
just
the
seems
peaceful
like
group and kill a
an
bunch of people?
extraordinary-
Are you talking about the one in
That'll show 'em.
Charlottesville?
Yeah, that was the one right after.
Was it in Charlottesville? Because there was one. I believe it was a peaceful
And
protest that had
unexpected
happened.
and unplanned and
I mean, the one guy did drive a truck, or he drove a car into like two others,
yesterday.
Right.
For News Now.
and like he killed one person. Right, Philadelphia is marching against neo-Nazi violence. You want to know something funny about fucking?
No, it was in Virginia.
Yeah, that's where Charlottesville is.
Okay, well, I don't know America, so.
Did you guys know that in Boston, I think it was, they have apparently, yeah, here it is. Did you know that in Boston, or sorry, Seattle, my bad, they have a statue of Lenin.
God damn it, Nukaki.
All right, for those of you just joining us who are seeing these pictures for the first time, these are live aerials coming in from Philadelphia at the Philly is Charlottesville rally. This is an event where activists are gathered
Oh, Sergeant Dumbass deserves an even longer timeout.
back against the white supremacists and the neo-Nazis who stoked violence this past weekend when they gathered in Charlottesville, Virginia.
But he said Coke is better than Pepsi.
When they gathered in Charlottesville, they were heavily
We
armed
support
with
all
Confederate
opinions except the wrong ones here.
KKK heads and
Fuck his
swastikas.
opinion, it's
They were
wrong.
there to protest the removal of a Confederate statue. Now, we do know there is a statue
Oh,
in
that timeout was
Philadelphia where
longer
some
than I
of the
wanted to.
protesters, which some of the protesters want removed. It is a statue of a former mayor. Excuse
Can we
me.
go back to
Come
the
on,
more
Jamal.
interesting
Some believe
police
that
chase?
mayor.
I was gonna do it for
represents
6
a
seconds,
racist
but then I
time
thought
there in
69 was funnier.
Philadelphia. Again, large group gathered in
Um,
Philadelphia. This rally and
I don't know
march
how to
continues.
untime out.
It
You're
was
gonna have to
scheduled
pull
from
that one
7
off.
p.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
Philadelphia time. Right now, the time in Philadelphia
So when does
is
this switch over to the
8:33.
police
You can
chase?
see a massive police presence there. Police trying
I think it goes like
to
this for like 10
gather
minutes.
in the area.
But look, there's people in fucking Philadelphia marching
Keep the
against
area
what
safe.
fucking
Lots of
neo-Nazi
protesters there
violence. There was
gathered in
one
Philadelphia.
fucking sanctioned protest that they had a permit for, and then all of a sudden fucking neo-Nazis are in the streets. Neo-Nazis are dancing in the streets.
Nazis?
Like what the fuck? Where is this? Yeah, why? Okay, someone please explain to me why Seattle has a statue of Lenin.
A statue of Lenin?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Why aren't we taking that down?
Because they're blue. Lenin hated the gays, and he was a communist. So, therefore, it needs to stay up because Lenin didn't like gay people. Communism.
But liking gay people is one of the left's agenda. I mean, don't get me wrong. I have no problem with gay people either. I'm just saying that, that by that token, if Lenin really didn't like gay people, then people would be like,
I mean, homosexuality was never legal under the communist state. Communists, you're a man and you fuck a woman to make a baby, which then works for the state. That's how communism works. Your whole life is devoted to the state. There is no end to this now. The left is gonna ruin everything now. Yeah, there's a fucking tweet. They're not gonna stop at fucking Confederate statues.
I mean, I'll give it. Joseph Stalin was insane. Lenin didn't really run Russia correctly, but Lenin was a smart person. Like, he wasn't stupid.
I'm not saying he wasn't stupid.
Yeah. No,
I'm not saying he was stupid. Because
I know,
look at what he did, but I'm saying that, my argument isn't against Lenin himself. Like, it's against the ideology he pushed and all.
Yeah. And actually, the reason he pushed the ideology was it was something Germany actually did, I believe, where Lenin was sent there to crush Russia from the inside through communism.
No, he was Lenin.
Or was it someone else I was thinking of?
You're thinking of it reversed.
All right,
Lenin
again, for those of you just joining,
he was exiled.
News Now stream. We are bringing these live aerials.
Lenin was exiled from Russia, and then he was sent. He left somewhere else, and then he ended up in Germany, and Germany snuck him back into the country. And Lenin was a big proponent of communism, so Germany is like, hey, go there, and we're going to give you all the support you need, and you take it down from the inside and start your own state. And he's like, can do. So he gathered up all these revolutionaries, and, during the war, it was really fucking easy, and then you had the Soviet Union rise with the Civil War and all that.
Yeah.
But it was Germany that sent them into Russia, and, that's...
has racist ties, so I do know that.
Wait, who's fighting to take down the statue?
The left is fighting to take down all these statues.
The left is fighting to take down the communist statue?
No one wants to take down the fucking statue of Lenin. It's in Seattle. There's just a statue of Lenin in Seattle. No one even blinks a fucking eye. There's a statue that's been up for 80 fucking years, and all of a sudden it's a fucking problem. What the fuck logic is that?
If we want to get rid of these Civil War statues, then by that token, I think we should also get rid of the fucking commie statues.
If you want to get rid of one historical statue, get rid of all fucking statues. But that's the fucking logic that leads into, if you want to ban this book, start burning books. Kristallnacht. That's what. You can't stop at one thing, because someone will say, well, if you want to get rid of this, I disagree with that, so you have to get rid of this to make everything equal, and then it devolves into either fucking Nazi Germany or pure fucking anarchism, or fucking Soviet Union.
God damn it, they're not going to be able to take down every Lenin statue. Apparently there's 5 fucking Lenin statues in the middle of the ocean. No, I don't see the point in taking down statues unless they're just fucking stupid.
I could see if there was a statue that was promoting slavery, where it's like, oh look, a slave master whipping his slaves. That's one thing. But this is a statue commemorating somebody that, sure, they fought for the losing side, but they fought for what they believed was right.
Yeah.
They basically want to ban history from being learned. Exactly. They don't want... Look at when did they start banning books? They banned Grapes of Wrath in U.S. schools or something like that, because it says the word nigger.
Wait, when did that happen?
Dude,
it was in the 80s or 90s.
I don't know, when I was in my last English class, English 12, earlier this year, or maybe last year, We had Huckleberry Finn, I think it was, or Catcher in the Rye. One of those had the word nigger in it copious amounts of times.
I think Huckleberry Finn has it more.
Yeah, one of them did.
I remember reading Grapes of Wrath like 7 years ago when I was in 10th grade, and we read Grapes of Wrath.
Yeah, I chose to read 1987 instead.
We had to read that too, but
1987 was a good book.
They had to have a sign or go home and get slip signed by our parents for us to be allowed to read Grapes of Wrath because it says nigger in it.
Yeah, see, in the States, they're worried about people doing that. Whereas up here, when I was in high school, they're just like, here, you're going to read Grapes of Wrath. Cool. And then we watched the film. The film didn't have the word nigger in it, but it was made because it was made in the 50s and shit. But
yeah.
The book, you know, like we read these fucking books, and granted, there was conservative leadership and everything was a little bit different, but in the States, ever since like the 80s or 90s, they've been banning books. Like, oh, you can't read this. Oh, someone might find this offensive. Oh, la-di-da, my fucking fifis.
One moment, I'm just launching up my Switch. I'm gonna play some Breath of the Wild.
I don't know if I can understand you people. You come on here and they just play video games and ignore everything going on.
Well, I'm still gonna be paying attention. I've got 2 monitors.
Well, normally you're playing a video game, so we're usually fine.
I know.
Yeah. One moment, I gotta figure out which one's the volume. I'm gonna turn the volume down a bit.
It's the rightmost button near the right trigger on your paddle.
I was talking about my TV monitor. Or my TV, yeah. I found it, though.
So did Lennon what?
Just this weird thing with TVs. Wait, did Lennon what?
I don't know. Someone said so did Lennon, didn't he? I don't know what context that was in. You gotta remember, the stream has a delay, so even if like it seems like it's contextual for you, it may not be contextual.
Yeah.
I can move on to 3 different things in the span of the 15 seconds it takes you.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of statues, fucking something happened that
since we can see the crowd
Christianity went and flipped the fuck out at this Satan statue being put up by people. It was really funny.
Yeah, that one's a little more funny, but like, you know, the fucking the Church of Satan in some like little town wanted to put up a statue. What was it, outside of the church or something?
Yeah,
they wanted to put up a statue of Baphomet outside of the church, and these people lost their fucking minds. Like, yeah, it's not as serious of an issue, but it's the same fucking logic. Oh, you're not allowed to have that up because I disagree with it. Or, oh, we need to take that down because I disagree with it. Fuck you. Who fucking cares if you disagree?
But they fought for that one, or the church fought for that, and they actually got to put up their statue of Baphomet.
Get out of the road, jaywalker. Someone runs them over. Exactly. If you're going to stand in the middle of the fucking road, expect to be run the fuck over. There's a reason it's called jaywalking. You look like a fucking bum.
Well, at the same time, at least they're not like destroying shit like during the fall.
Get that nigger-loving son of a bitch out. He loudly said the word nigger. Refuse to say the word bitch.
We will engage in a direct action campaign at the church, calling on specific elected officials to do their part in dismantling institutionalized.
I guess it depends where you're from, and
again, you
like some people are more okay with saying certain words than others. Like I'm fine with saying every word. It's speech. If you don't want to listen to it, like it's one thing if I'm sitting here having a conversation with you and you're like, oh, that, you know, if you're like, oh, that fucking triggers me, like, okay, well, that's not my fucking fault. Grow up here.
Well, I mean, Unacceptable 7. You know, the French.
I want to go ahead and show you guys pictures from earlier.
There's not many black people in their country, so of course they'll be fine with saying nigga. But everyone in France is a bitch, and that's why he's mad about that.
Jaywalking is it's spelled J-A-Y, walking like a J. It's where you cross the road or stand in the road without there being a crossing.
It's because Jay is a nigger name.
Violence is violent, so there is.
Jay was the word for homeless people.
There are a number of signs there.
Yeah.
Protesters are holding.
Insta-banning.
I think my explanation's funnier.
The pictures on the left were images from earlier.
But did you guys
Meanwhile,
see
the pictures on the right
video circulating around that apparently if you're white, you're not allowed to use black emojis?
There in Philly. Here is
Because
black emojis.
Oh, wait a minute. It gets better. Because according to the people with the video, it's doing digital blackface.
Oh. They're zooming in on people's apartments. Do you see that?
This is zooming in on fucking houses. Look at these fucking idiots just standing on the street. I'm protesting. I'm gonna put this shit on Twitter. Oh, homie. Oh, yeah. What the fuck?
But my favorite thing is that they're in the frame we're watching right now. They're all sitting there looking at their phones.
Oh, gee, protesting's hard work.
Hey,
somebody
look at
have
that guy
some
in the white shirt
Kool-Aid.
playing Pokemon Go.
Look at this fucking shit. They're all, Jesus Christ, this is like the fucking. This is like when they were.
Pokemon Go.
This is like when they were protesting the police, the fucking police district or whatever. And they only stayed out there for like 4 days because it got too fucking cold. All the black people left and all the white people were out there like, yeah, it's still kind of cold. And then they left the day after. You're not really a protester if you're not high energy. You're just sort of like, oh, man.
Pictures. Now Skyfox has moved the camera. You're looking at the statue that we've been talking about, the controversial statue. This is the statue.
Oh my God, they want to tear down a statue too. Holy guys, don't go near a statue. Statues are racist. Statues are racist. I'm gonna do a live stream going around my town showing you guys all the racist statues in my town just because it's a statue. Statues are racism because they black, they browns, which means they look black. They're trying to be kangs.
Number of people are inside the church.
We was kangs.
Rally.
Fuck.
But I want to go ahead and show you guys what the rally and march looks like.
Why do these left hate statues so much? Is it because
Why
the gender
is
studies
right
degree?
and why is good? Get those niggers back in the hood.
Again, white supremacy, neo-Nazis, the violence in Charlottesville is the hot topic.
What's fucking? I'm wondering where the neo-Nazis are in Philadelphia. I see a communist flag. That's a symbol of hatred.
Many others.
They're probably all playing on the. They're probably all playing on the playground where they spent most of their days.
Skyfox aerials from
I feel like
don't you know? If we not communism, nigga, them the whites have to work and we can live off welfare, nigga.
I feel like this isn't actually a fucking protest. They all just found a Mew while playing Pokemon Go.
Seriously.
And then everyone lost their shit, and they're like, "Oh, I guess we're protesting this now." Hey, there's a statue. Climb up there and take it down. That's Benjamin Franklin, I think. Take it down. It's a statue. He want now, Kang.
Now zooming in.
You can see the helicopter.
Statue. It also looks like Skyfox is now leaving the scene.
They're pissing off, like, "Oh, we're almost out of fuel."
Come on, we're almost to the police chase.
Holy fuck. Is that why they stopped the fucking coverage? Because the helicopter pissed off? Are you serious? Holy let's just watch the police chase.
Yes!
Man, this holy shit, this dude went a long fucking way. Yeah, they
just switched to a police chase because the helicopter just fucking left.
They're like, oh man, we're gonna cover this. Instead of sending anyone, you know, from this Philadelphia fucking
driving a stolen vehicle.
Oh, they're gonna switch to a fucking police chase instead.
Is he in the water now, or are they just zooming in on a crane?
I think he went to the dock with a stolen car.
And then he climbed up a fucking crane?
Yeah, he climbed up a crane and he's threatening to jump now. I don't fucking know.
That's something that I think. If you're fucking fleeing from the police and you say, "Hey, nigga, you racist, let me go," or "I'm gonna jump and kill myself," you just go, "Okay, kill yourself then."
And you hope that it's
Do a
latter,
flip.
not the former, John.
Do a flip, faggot.
You hope that authorities can bring him
Do a
down.
360-degree no scope.
Is there anything new in Charlottesville?
A situation where he jumps.
I've lost visual on this guy. Can you see?
They're just struggling to find him
right now. But again, viewers just joining us.
I don't even know what. How do you know he didn't jump already?
Who, it looks like he's wearing a basketball jersey. Who has fled a stolen.
He's wearing a basketball jersey.
That he was driving.
He's up. You know, he's up.
He climbed those stairs.
So is he black? That's the big question.
I don't know.
Right.
So he's up there. He's probably up there 60 feet.
If he was black, then the new then the police would be like shooting him.
He's gotten after we last saw him.
Apparently.
Some of our viewers asking, well, what happened to the car we watched as the suspect fled the car? The car was still in motion. We don't have word on the status of the vehicle.
It's pretty beat up. I mean, I think it was the left rear panel was smashed up. I don't know if that's from a pit maneuver that they had done on him earlier, tried to.
Not sure. We didn't have. If they did, we didn't have those aerials. We didn't have those.
I'm gonna switch it on the camera finally.
In downtown Columbus, more than 100 people
fucking Columbus. Look,
with
what's going on in Columbus?
Capturing these images of demonstrators walking from Goodale Park, ending up here at the Ohio State House. The movement organized by a local group called Stop Trump Columbus. NBC4's Sean Lanier was there in the middle of it all as demonstrators gathered there on the front steps of the State House. And Sean, you spoke with someone who was actually in Virginia when this all happened.
If he's white, he's a Nazi. If it's a black guy, this is racist.
That's right. I spoke with a guy who said that what he saw in Charlottesville was something that he never wants to see again. And for all the people that were here in Columbus marching.
Good job, dude. Your fucking mic died.
They say
this audio's getting cut.
Oh,
ever again.
Goodbye, Mike.
And I hope people can see that, like, diversity
that's great
is our
reporting.
greatest strength. And if we lose sight of that, we're losing.
Diversity is our strength. Diversity is our strength. Holy shit! Are you sure that's not Trudeau? They look pretty manly. Look at that fucking chin. That's a bigger fucking chin than I got.
The one on the right side's chin looks like Donald Trump's.
Oh, hey, Lyncha! Lyncha, she's a racist!
Other cities around
Lyncher, she's Donald Trump.
Of Charlottesville.
I just feel like there's just no place for that here.
So now
I
we're
cannot
just.
believe that it's come to this.
We caught up with one man who was
They're
there
not
in
Are you sure that's a man?
and he came to Columbus to explain what he saw.
Everybody was attacking everybody. It was a riot. I saw
Everybody was attacking everybody. It was a riot.
And
no shit, it was a riot.
And somehow, the fucking people there that were legally protesting are to blame.
Hey guys, look! Patch Adams came out of the woods.
attacking each other.
And now he thinks he's smart.
Rifles being popped.
He says he was about a block away from the scene where that Dodge Charger drove through the counter-protesters, but he heard the screams and went to see what happened.
So,
I was shaking.
how long do
I
you think
goosebumps all up my
find the
skin.
guy with
I
the
mean,
fedora?
it was the most traumatic thing I've ever seen in my life.
What the fuck is that little curtsy he does?
It was the most traumatic thing I've ever seen.
What the fuck? One moment, my Discord was covering his lower.
Does he have to take a shit or something? What the fuck is going on?
I was gonna say, what is he really
My
having?
skin. I mean, it was the most.
Oh, I see what happened. He didn't have his fedora, so he was going, "M'lady," when a lady passed.
Yeah, probably.
Oh my god! He looks like he's trying to pop a squat. It's like
Holy shit, okay. I think that's enough making fun of liberals for me.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man, that is fucking hilarious.
I've never seen in my life.
Oh, no.
And it's that account of what happened and the images all over social media that had a few hundred people here in Columbus taking the streets saying enough is enough.
I hope they see that hate doesn't win, that people will stand up and speak out and do the right thing.
And as for that guy that was
I hope hate doesn't win as I support a hate group.
He did go to be a part of this counter protest, but he also said that he would do it again to stand up for what he believes is right. Live outside the State House, Sean Lanier,
He would do it again. What, does asshole hurt too much to do it right there? Is that why he's fucking dipping? Is he leaking or something?
A sprung leak! I sprung a leak!
Had too much anal sex and he couldn't fucking handle it. This one's a Grand Rapids.
When I get right to the downtown Grand Rapids, where there is right now a rally in response to the violence in Charlottesville, Virginia.
24-hour News 8's Evan Dean
Over
is
4
live
fucking
downtown
days,
where
like
that
half
march
the
is
U.S. is
happening
just
right
on
now.
marches. Nothing has changed.
Yeah, Leon and Heather, good evening to you. We're actually among the group of hundreds of people here marching along the
That's a
street.
fucking
As you can
tuba.
see, they actually have
everyone on my
a
Facebook
good
says
chunk
that they're all
of Fulton
Nazis.
blocked off,
They're like the white
and we're
supremacists
hearing
and
a
Nazis
lot
and
of.
shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna go through some people on my
Speakers
Facebook
took
after.
the stage down at Rosa Parks. Now they're heading to Navajo Park for a vigil. And among the things
It
we're
can only go
hearing,
bad.
no
I'm
Nazis,
gonna do
no
it.
KKK, no fascist USA. Among many
I've been
other
looking for a
chants.
reason
We do have Mark
to delete my
LaCroix with
ex
us here.
off
Mark, I
social
noticed
media.
that you're carrying not only
Yep.
an American flag, but a flag
Unless they're
with
saying
a peace symbol on it.
both
Why was
sides
it
are
so
idiots and they
important
should
for
piss
you
off. Yeah.
to come down to march tonight? And
They're being fucking biased towards one side, and they're like, I'm unbiased because Nazis are bad and communists are good.
Not politics.
What happened to the fucking Cold War?
Republican, moderate, like me. This is just simply about right or wrong.
I love how North
this is a
Korea is
moral
bad,
issue.
but communism's good.
When people discriminate against each other because of genetics, because of their race,
I don't get liberal
that's just
logic
wrong. No
sometimes.
matter what your political leanings are, and we have to stand up for that because we lose this battle piece by piece. We don't lose it in one big fell swoop. You know, these freedoms and these people are discriminated against bit by bit. And I will say something slightly political. The tacit, acceptance of racism that we currently have in this country is just unacceptable.
What acceptance of fucking racism, though?
Many,
Where?
Many faces
Yeah.
of
You get fucking condemned for being a racist. Everywhere.
Quite obvious
Yeah.
in
Except by
Charlottesville.
other fucking
Mark,
racists.
I appreciate you taking some time to talk with us. We'll let you be on your way now.
Yeah.
If you want
I know, the
have
tuba
Joe
just makes it
turn and show the
perfect.
crowd right now, Joe, if we can.
Yeah.
We're actually on Monroe Avenue and Fulton Street. You could see a huge crowd.
I
getting
stay
ready
there for
to
peace
cross
unless
the
it's,
Grand
your
River.
kind of peace.
And I do want to bring your attention to something
lady
that happened
walking
earlier
her baby?
at Rosa Parks. Tensions
Soviet flags
exploded
flying over
when
the USA,
two
right?
men dressed in camouflage and open carrying were confronted by this crowd. Not everybody, but certain members of this group, and they were told to leave. You're not wanted here. I spoke with the men in question.
So
they told me
have
they're
a
part
legal
of a
right
group
as long as they
called
fucking have
the
permits
Three
to carry
Percenters. They
guns.
say they're here to support what's happening tonight. They say that they're not racists. Their beliefs are in line with supporting the Constitution, and they are not racists.
I'm here to stand up against racism. Get out of here. You're not welcome. So this is a racist march.
Yeah.
That's what I'm fucking getting from that. We're here
That's what
to
I'm
stand up
getting too.
against racism. We're here in solidarity against racism. No, get out. I don't want you. What the fuck do you want?
You're going to hear from them a little bit more coming up tonight at 10 and 11 in a scene that actually turned quite heated as emotions obviously boil over in Virginia. Now you see those emotions
What does the
come back here to
Mexican
Grand
flag have to
Rapids.
do with this?
And of course, not just an anti-racist
Trump talked about
conditions, there are
Mexicans at
political
one
undertones,
point.
and in some
He
cases,
wants
it's
to
very,
build a wall.
deliberate.
Therefore,
There's an
Mexican
anti-Trump
stands
message
up
from many
for
people here tonight. We'll talk a little bit
Mexico
more about
stands
that at 10 and 11
for
o'clock, and we'll bring you a full
freedoms.
wrap of all of the events that happened today. There was
How about we
a
just
march
build
in
a fucking
Kalamazoo
wall around all
and
of
an event
Or
there
give the
with a
liberal-
similar
or
message
build a
here,
wall.
but
Put all
it's
or like
clear
a
that the
fence or
people
something. Just put all
in
the
Grand
liberals
Rapids
in.
want to make sure that everyone here
In it,
knows, at least
and
those
just be
marching
like,
today,
okay,
that
you know
everyone
what?
knows that
Here's
what
your own little
happened in
country.
Virginia
Run
is
it how
not
you want.
tolerated
See
here.
you in a
Back to
week.
you guys.
Wow.
'Cause that's
what a
all
crowd
you're
out there,
gonna
and to think
last
that this just got planned between yesterday and
Fucking
today.
Teach love. We hate these people. Exactly. Dude, if you put the liberals in a little fucking ghetto and said, "Go ahead, run this the way you want," it would, it would look like it would look like fucking Detroit within a week. Well, we must bow to our black masters and worship Yakub, cause they was kangs. And then they'd all be fucking shot because they will keep doing this and they'll push it too far. Once they try to destroy Mount Rushmore, Confederate graves, that's where the shooting will start. There's a fucking petition to get Obama's face on Mount Rushmore.
He's not a founding father.
But Obama was black. Should he be put up there? Fuck no.
Oh God! And now, if it gets denied, they're going to accuse everyone of being racist because they don't.
Yeah, they're gonna say Mount Rushmore is racist, and then they're gonna try and. I wonder how they're gonna try and take down Mount Rushmore. Because what are they gonna do? Put fucking blasting charges?
Yeah.
And then they're still not a terrorist organization. They is just doing they's rights.
There's no room for Obama. Unless they put him down below, or they blow up one of the heads.
Yeah, there literally is no fucking room. They only sectioned out enough room for what is it, 5 or 4?
4.
So there you go. There's only 4 for a fucking reason. It's the 4 most important people to the founding of the United States. Nothing else.
Oh, I found a picture of one that has Obama photoshopped on it.
Oh god. I don't fucking doubt that either. Obama's Charlottesville tweet is the most liked tweet in history. Oh boy. Let's go through Cuck News Network and see what's going on here. Former President Barack Obama's tweet reacting to the attack in Charlottesville, Virginia, is the most liked tweet ever on the social network. Obama tweeted a quote from Nelson Mandela's 1994 autobiography, Long Walk to Freedom. So it isn't even his fucking tweet. It's not even his fucking thought. Saturday that said, no one is born hating another person because of the color of the skin or his background or his religion. People must learn to hate. And if they can learn to hate, they can be taught to love. For love comes more naturally to the human heart than his officer. I agree that people aren't born with like an innate hatred of something. You have to learn. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that, you know, everyone on the left is loving. They're taught to hate just as much as fucking everyone else.
Seriously, yeah.
Everyone has the ability to hate, and you will end up hating something in your fucking life. That is just the way it goes. You will find something that, for you personally, you do not like and you will never like. You will find people that you do not like and will never like.
Yeah,
There's chicken licking bucket
that's
fun.
to hate people, to hate anyone.
You gotta learn to hate people, therefore you can't hate anyone. Hatred's bad, man. The quote was split into 3 tweets, so it isn't even the most liked tweet in history. It's 3. First of which included a photo of him greeting a group of children through a window. Bethesda, Maryland.
Wait, who are we talking about?
Obama. The tweet is liked more than 3 million times, making it the most liked tweet of all time, eclipsing a tweet by Ariana Grande following the attack. Fuck Ariana Grande, she's fucking stupid. She said before that, I hope all my fucking fans die. Obama's reaction to Charlottesville attack is the 5th most retweeted behind a tweet from a teen who wanted a free chicken nugget from Wendy's. That one's fucking hilarious. Ellen DeGeneres' tweet from 2014 Oscars, tweet from singer Louis Tomlinson. There's One Direction Bennett here. Fucking whatever. Like, what the fuck, man? That's it. I was looking for more stuff going on. Does anybody, no one was born hating Obama, says, shout out to my family who grew up under hell of the USSR. Oh, I mean, like, when you're first born, when the first thing you come out of the womb, you know, I mean, you don't even know what fucking emotions are. You don't love or hate. You know, you just, I want to survive. But as you grow up, you know, you'll fucking, you will fucking hate. Especially if you lived in the fucking USSR or something like that. Does anybody know of any other marches or any other fucking stupid shit that was going on recently?
No.
Oh, never mind. That's something else. 2 weeks ago, watch Grand Rapids. Who the fuck is Dana Knight? Hey, you guys wanna watch some black person talk? Let's watch some black person talk bullshit for 2 minutes.
Talk about how apparently you and I are racist.
Yeah.
That's what white.
Exactly.
And to give you a little bit more background about me,
Oh look, she's a queen. She's a queen with her fucking white slave over there. I condemn white supremacy. Where are white supreme? I keep asking this, and I never get a fucking answer.
The lady with the sign looks like she wants to go up to someone and go, "Can I speak with the manager?"
Exactly. She's a fucking soccer mom.
Can I speak with the manager? My latte was supposed to
Look at her son right next to her.
That kid looks so fucking miserable. Like, why do they have to be born white? Oh!
That kid doesn't fucking want to be there.
Of course not. Fucking look at him. He's miserable. Like, why did mom drag me to this? Why am I a bad boy? Why don't I get cookies?
Man, all I wanted to do was sit at home and play video games today. But my mom had to take me to
He just
sleep.
wants to spin his fidget spinner and go play Minecraft. Let the fucking kid go home. You stupid cunt.
State
What?
Rep
Demand to speak to
What the fuck?
77
What the fuck?
District, which is Wyoming Byron Center. I lost to Tommy Brand of Tommy Brand's Restaurants. I received 15,000+ votes. Not from people like me, but white people like you. So I do not hate white people. And I've had white people do good things for me. But as my dad used to tell me,
She's talking about, I lost an election to Tommy Wang of Tommy Wang's Restaurant. You're fucking upset you lost an election.
I lost to Tommy Brand of Tommy Brand's Restaurant.
Who cares?
I received 15,000+ votes. Not from people like me.
Shanique was a
but
man.
white
Exactly.
people like you. So I do not hate
She's
white
a man, baby.
And I've had white people do good things for me. But as my dad
White people do good things for me. Have you done any good things back? Nah, that's racist.
What? What?
White people do good things for me.
This woman, or it, whatever, makes no fucking sense.
They do good things for me. Chat, you gotta be doing more good things for me.
No, you have to be doing good things for me,
I'm sorry, is you a Kang? I have you know, I did Halloween one night as a Kang. Therefore, I'm a Kang, and you need to pay your reparations, boy. I am 3%. I am proud of my 3%. Fucking love that guy. Look at the signs. Respect my existence. You respect my. What?
You know, apparently the UN said the US should pay reparations to black people.
They actually. Fuck sakes. This is why no one likes the fucking United Nations. No one should like the United Nations. The United Nations is fucked.
used to tell me,
God damn it, stop fucking
there
pausing.
are good white people, but good white people do nothing.
There are good white people, but good white people do nothing. I thought they just did shit for you. Which one is it, Shaniqua? Or do they do shit or do they not?
So one of the things I wanted to focus on when we came here was I wanted white people to talk to white people, because in this country, black people have been marginalized and disrespected, and nobody listens or sees us. So it's important that white people talk to each other about what you need to do.
I'm sorry, chat, do you see anyone talking? I just hear the fucking audio. There's no one. All I see is a floating microphone. Does anyone see anyone talking? I can't see anyone. Like, I understand there's a white background, but all I see is a shadow. Is it fucking nighttime?
I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's just a floating mic, right? No one's talking. Like, who the is man? That white guy, man. That real human being, because you know only white people are real human beings, according to the floating mic over there. He's the best ventriloquist I've ever seen. Saw Sesame Street, cucked to the UN, fucking kids show brainwashing. Yep. White male. Tyrone, you've been working hard on that rail, boy. Go get some water, Tyrone. Really, massa? Tyrone today. You've been a good little white boy. Let me smash your wife's fine pussy. Go get some water, boy. You've earned it. White man. Really, massa? Oh, shit.
Damn it, man.
Let's listen to this floating lake again. fuck is that clapworthy? Black people are invisible.
Oh my god.
What the shit? This is like that fucking Simpsons episode where it's Marge versus someone else for the PTA or whatever it is, or the mayoral race. Or who the fuck was it? No, it was a Family Guy, where it's Lois versus Mayor West.
No, it was or you mean Lois versus Peter?
Yeah, and then and she's just like
Oh, no.
what the fuck was it? But she just says fucking buzzwords and they just lose their fucking minds.
Oh yeah, that was her versus Mayor West for being mayor.
Yeah, that's exactly what the fuck is happening. Black people are invisible. Fucking.
Exactly.
That's exactly what's happening here. All the protests and riots, no job, nothing else to do. Did you guys know that there were... Fuck, where was it? In Seattle, there was a march and a bunch of Antifa went out there, right? And there was this big fucking solidarity march. That very same day, Starbucks posted ads on Twitter for jobs opening in Seattle.
Good.
Starbucks is fucking... Starbucks is fucking savage.
If I owned a business, I would fire anybody that marched.
Hey, so did I.
Me too. Wait, don't you actually own a business, Vimeeb?
I do, but I'm the only employee, so I'm not gonna.
Oh, you are.
I'm not gonna fire myself. That's kind of stupid.
You should.
You know what, Vimeeb? I can't have you spreading these terrible lies on the internet. I went on CNN, and they said they said some fake news about you. I'm gonna have to let you go. Oh, please, master, please don't fire me. You're God.
All the fucking media outlets are biased.
It's because it's a black person saying a word for the first time. It's like baby's first words.
Damn it.
M Live, fuck you, M Live.
I also still have a fucking problem that like those four. Hold on.
Why did my Discord get so?
That those four teenagers didn't like get like the death penalty for torturing that poor kid in January.
Did they?
No, they Facebook live streamed them.
Yeah, no, I know what they did. Yeah.
They didn't get any. Well, like eventually they called it a hate crime, but not like instantly like they're supposed to, because it was a fucking hate crime.
Yeah, and they fucking streamed it, which is like even worse.
Yeah, and they have like CNN going, "Oh no, it's not a hate crime. It's just the result of bad home training."
It can't be a hate crime. They's black. They's dindus, man. These dindus didn't do nothing.
Strong words coming from a guy who on New Year's Day or like last year or this past year got drunk and like got an ear piercing live on air.
Who the fuck was that?
Don Lemon.
Are you serious?
About 95% sure that actually happened.
What a fucking retard. I'll admit I do stupid shit when I'm fucking drunk on stream, but I don't say that my fucking opinion is anything that fucking matters. It shouldn't fucking matter. It's my fucking opinion. If you want to listen to it, go ahead. I don't claim to be fucking important.
None of us are important.
I sit here, I fucking shitpost all day. That's what my fucking stream is, a massive shitpost.
Yeah, I know.
I don't sit here like, man, these dindus, they need more rights. Fuck off.
It's like
they was Kangs, exactly. They's Kangs, Taser. You can't jail a Kang.
It's like, fuck. It's like those. If the white supremacist group really did something that bad, which honestly I can't remember hearing that they did anything really that bad apart from having their march. But whatever. But if something like that happened, I'd have no problem like going like, oh yeah, no, fuck them.
It wasn't even like it was a white supremacist march. There was just a right-leaning march. It was a protest over taking down a statue. If it was a white supremacist march, it would be like an actual white supremacist march. They wouldn't gather on a statue and wave flags and say, "Don't tear down the statue."
What we should be doing is we should be saving, like.
Ooh, lots of finger waving.
We should be saving clips and links to like all of these stories about like the left having such a problem with people rioting and shit, or like with these marches. And then when like the next Democratic candidate gets elected, fucking we spam everyone with those. It's like, oh, it's okay. It's not okay now to be protesting these marches. Now.
Oh man, I would love to see a fucking demo get into office, and then a bunch of Republicans and right leaners go fucking try to tear down fucking Union statues and say they're racist.
Yeah.
They're offensive to my good old Southern heritage. It's the same fucking argument.
I mean, like, I think it's kind of stupid. I honestly think it was kind of stupid for the right to have that march or whatever.
The only thing that really made it worse than it was the fucking tiki torches. Other than the fucking tiki torch thing, like it was just that's what everyone's like. Oh man, look at this shit! It's like fucking Kristallnacht because they had fucking torches and they were burning books and blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, I'll show that one in a sec.
It's like I don't agree with what they did with like the march, but they have every right to have it because they weren't like
they got the permit. They were licensed to fucking do it.
Yeah, they were licensed to do it and everything, So
Oh, but then state of emergency.
I don't agree with it, but they had every legal right to be doing it.
Protests to the White House. No one lives there. Trump wasn't even there when this happened. Look at this shit. Sorry, what?
I'm pretty sure the ACLU or whatever.
Yeah, they were suing Charlottesville for trying to shut down these people's ability to speak with their minds. You're not allowed to have an opinion because I disagree with it. Did you guys know that the ACLU is being called a terrorist organization that actually is it's a neo-Nazi white supremacist pro-right organization? The same organization that like 20 years ago was helping with the Rodney King incident and shit. They're a bunch of white supremacists.
And like even recently, they were like, oh no, Trump's like doing all this shit wrong.
At this point, it's not even fucking about Trump. Trump's just the best way to fucking look at this is like The Walking Dead. As much as I hate that fucking show, at the very beginning, right? Trump was like the zombies. It's like, oh man, look, Trump is this big point of contention. At this point, it's not even about Trump. Trump's just fucking there running the fucking country. At this point, it's about fucking like It's about opinions and like fucking holy shit. This has nothing to do with who's in the fucking White House. And they're like, man, this is totally about Trump. No, this is about this is about fucking stopping communists and stopping fucking Nazis. The fucking communists want to tear down statues because they disagree with the past. And then you have alt-righters and like I don't even know if alt-right is still technically a term for fucking Nazis. Or if they still use it, or not Nazis, but neo-Nazis and like white supremacists and shit. You have these fucking people, and the fucking white supremacists and shit are just as fucking stupid as the communists and the Antifa. They're both fucked in the head.
Yeah, the alt-right is fucking retarded.
Would I rather live in a 1940 ghetto or a black Kang ghetto? Probably a 1940 ghetto. I mean, the 1940 ghetto. I'm assuming you mean in Germany. Would at least have housing conditions. Life would probably be better in 1940s Germany.
Probably.
This coming from a dude that has Slavic heritage.
Yeah, we're gonna be going. Some of these people are gonna be looking back on this like time, going, "What the fuck was I thinking?"
Well, I mean, the fucking history is gonna be written by whoever wins this, and you know, it's a culture war. But I mean, look at what's fucking happening. Every time the right does something, all these fucking lefties come out like, "Oh man, look, we're gonna kill all of you, fucking bastard, punch 'em, bastard fash, these Nazis all deserve to be killed." And then people are like, no fucking civil war is gonna happen. Wait till someone fires the first fucking shot. It's not gonna be the state versus the people. It's gonna be the people versus the people with the state intervening.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna fucking be. It's gonna look like fucking Syria. I mean, I hope it doesn't happen because it affects me too. It affects the whole fucking world if the U.S. is in like this huge fucking state of this huge fucking civil war and shit. But if you let things go long enough, this shit fucking happens. The fuck are they holding? Defend your right after 1607, the year an immigrant. Nope, I'm not an immigrant. I was born here. What are they being arrested for? What the fuck did they do? Are these fucking protesters? Okay, hold on. Are these native protesters? What the fuck is going on here? Are these fucking lefties being hippies?
Yeah, I think so.
This is probably an unlawful demonstration. Oh, I see where they're being arrested.
I live in Virginia. I'm originally from Mexico. And I want to send a very clear message to this administration.
Viva Trump!
This president has been subservient to his underlings. Even though he says he has a big heart, he has no action whatsoever to back it up.
And so Obama
we're
did?
Here to tell them, you need to defend DACA, you need to defend TPS, and you need to ensure that immigrant communities stay together.
I hope that the same way Republican senators denounced the actions of the white supremacists in Charlottesville, they also stand and grab their Twitter account and say, leave those dreamers alone.
Oh my god, I don't know how much more of this autism I can take.
Where's Ice at?
Leave those dreamers alone. Holy shit, man. They're fucking dreaming alright. They're dreaming. Waves his finger. Legal Mexican or illegal Mexican? Does it matter? He is el Mexicano. Does it matter? Let's look at MSNBC talk about fucking Kek. Should be good.
This is the Kekistan flag. It's a fictional country that was created by 4chan users. It mimics the German Nazi war flag with
German
a logo
Nazi war
replacing the
flag. Gotta throw that
swastika,
in there.
and it's a symbol of white nationalism that's used in alt-right memes. Flag for the American Guard, which according to the Southern Poverty Law Center is a group of what they call hardcore nationalists who are dedicated to physically opposing leftists at rallies. So this is a flag for people who actually go to the rally. You see it says, come and take it. So keep an eye out for those flags.
Well, let's see where he fucking shoves
this.
this.
General, here's what we think about the world. These are groups that espouse, in many cases, violence and certainly white supremacism, anti-Semitism, anti-gay, anti-black, anti-immigrant sentiments. So if you see these flags in your neighborhoods, this is something to...
What about anti-trans? Come on, let's get some more buzzwords in there. They're anti-technology. They're anti-food. They're anti-nature. They're anti-car.
They're anti-dog.
Anti-religion. Anti-atheism. They're.
So, like.
Man.
For some reason, I'm still following College Humor on Facebook, and they've suddenly just started like bashing atheists and like putting up a whole bunch of like Christian memes.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Holy shit, man.
I was like, all right, who let the Jesus freak control the account?
Like, I didn't realize that shit posting, which is essentially what I fucking do, is fucking white supremacists. Having a fucking flag that was a joke about fucking shit posting means that means you're a white supremacist. Shit posters are all white supremacists. Confirmed.
Well, the way I see it is easily described by, funnily enough, like by a College Humor comic. You remember how on Facebook a while back it was like people were like posting about what you shouldn't be wearing on like Halloween and shit.
Yeah.
Cause like College Humor posted this comic that it's like what happens when and it had like two different things, like what happens when you tell people, oh, you shouldn't wear this stuff. It's like and there was like this guy was like, oh, these people have been telling me not to wear this stuff. It's like, so he wears it and it's like, fuck you, and they're all angry bullshit things. And then like in the next one it's like, oh, I look like, or what happens when you don't like constantly ram it down people's throats. It's like, oh, this is stupid. I should take this off.
What about that fucking Mexican guy that wanted to dress up as a mariachi? And he was actually Mexican. Or like Venezuelan, or not Venezuelan. He was something. Mariachi was a big part of his fucking culture. And he wanted to dress up as it, and they're like, no, you're racist, and they kicked him out of his fucking school for celebrating his own fucking culture because people that weren't from that culture got offended for him.
I don't know.
What the fuck? You can't get offended. German Nazi war flag. What's that, the Second Reich? Old German Empire, the guys were... Oh, man. They didn't fucking carry flags in the battle. Shit. Guys, I think you got it right the first time. Let's finish watching something we got to go.
And that's the reason we want to highlight it.
You know what? You have to know this stuff.
The reason we want this stuff to be highlighted, we said it earlier, many of these groups recruit white, male, young, educated young men.
You have to know if some...
Oh, shit. I'm a male. I'm young. I'm white. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, I'm a racist, guys. Oh, shit, I'm a fucking Nazi. Oh, what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, chat? What am I gonna do? Chat, what am I gonna do? I'm a fucking racist. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm panicking, chat. I'm panicking because fucking MSNBC called me a fucking Nazi. Because of fucking shit posters on the internet.
Now, Vimeeb, we're white cis males. We're not allowed to have an opinion.
Fuck's sakes, man. Shut up!
What really makes me what?
Oh, not you, the fucking video. And ISIS recruits what?
Say, oh, the video has stopped playing on mine.
Oh yeah, it was a different video. Let's just get to the end of this.
Is looking at
or
these
try
things,
to.
you're talking about them. You need to know what they are. This isn't just about your personal identity. These are hate groups.
All right, hold on. Let's have a little poll in chat.
Just about your personal identity. These are hate groups.
All right, chat. I want to get a 1, 2, 3 if you're white. Give me a 1, 2, 3 if you're white. Let's see how many racists are in here.
I'm gonna have to put in 1, 2, 3 as well, but I had to I couldn't mute the stream, so I just closed it.
It's okay. Oh shit! Oh, okay. We got 2 white people. Oh, okay. Oh, 3 white people. Oh shit. Okay. Looks like we have 3. We have 3 possible Nazis.
How many people have typed 666 in the chat already?
No one. All right, chat. How many of you are male? 1, 2, 4 tomorrow, because I'm gonna identify as a shoe. I'm not white. I'm ginger.
Now for me, I identify as a grain of salt.
Oh shit, we got two males or two males, two white males. Oh fuck. Okay, chat.
Chat, give him a 1, 2, 3 if you're straight, if you're a cis one, if you're cis.
How many of you are young and or educated? Because I think we might have a bunch of Nazis in my chat.
Oh shit, Vimeeb. We better.
What are we gonna do? For fuck's sakes. 'Cause apparently, apparently, according to MSNBC, not young, educated, yes. Well, zombie eater, you're white and male, so you're. Oh, we got some zing hails in the chat. Oh god. Oh, we got some zing hails. Oh. Oh boy. He confirmed for Nazi. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
The internet. These days, it's at the center of our lives. It's where we live, work, and play.
Is Kekistan the new 4chan? Is this gonna be
No,
the hacker known as Anonymous?
See, wait a minute. Like,
Legit, you're retarded.
I forget what was the point of them creating Kekistan in the first place.
Ethnic fucking shit posting. It was a joke because people were shit posting and getting. You have low key autism. Can you tell? I mean, you're watching my stream, so clearly.
Oh, we all have autism.
I mean, even the streamer has like I'm pretty sure I have like weapons grade autism. I just do a good job at hiding it.
Well, also, I mean, if we listen to Leroy, I also have weaponized autism.
most of my chat, if we harness the power of my stream and all the people that watch it, I mean, we could probably take down ISIS, Russia, and the United States all in one fell swoop. There's so much weaponized autism. Why does he keep pausing? Stop that.
And like it or not, it is a place we must share with people from all walks of life.
What the fuck? Quindu, yeah, bring back Quindu.
And the trolls.
What do you say to those people? I mean, it's the offensive comments that were made.
Yes, I say good. Good. If I offended you, that's me performing my function.
And the trolls, it seems, have found religion.
And so now we have this Republic of Kek, and it's ruled by this Egyptian god, whose name is Kek, who's a frog.
Hold on.
Jordan Peterson, I love you more every day. Jordan Peterson, you're the fucking best.
Go back. There's a.
I'm so glad that Jordan Peterson is from my province.
What the fuck?
Jordan Peterson is like fucking. Oh god, I love this man.
Oh my god, can't we go?
You
back
did.
To Can we go back to 2000?
I'm like Palpatine.
Give a shit. Seriously, it seems like the last year where everyone respected each other to a reasonable degree was 2015. Can't we just go back to 2015?
Senate will decide your fate. You dare challenge me? Gotta let my fucking autism out every now and again. Libermeter Fuffer, white milk is racist and okay hand signs, white power. They had the fucking they had every time somebody puts something up like here, take the fucking bait. Not only do they take the bait, they fucking grab it and they fucking inhale it and then they're like, all right, now how can we explain it? If there's no explanation off the bat, it's probably not fucking racist.
At this point, 4chan's just posting all this stuff just to see how badly the media will.
At this point, people are just laying fucking bait everywhere, seeing what they'll pick up. Fuck, I do it every now and then. I've tried to bait Antifa to come into my stream. I'm gonna try doing that shit again. Every time they get fucking riled up, I'm like, hey, fuck you, Antifa. And I give them a link to my stream. Like, hey, come here.
I was gonna say, oh, please don't.
Come call me a fucking racist.
Because then they're gonna like dox us, and like they're gonna get us.
I've been
all,
fucking doxxed already. I don't give a shit.
Or they're gonna like find out like who all our real names and everything. And
How are they gonna find out you? Just don't come in the fucking just just don't fucking say anything. Change your fucking usernames and shit. Just sit there and laugh. I don't
With
give
a
a
Make
shit.
America Great Again hat, and
Yeah,
he's got like a tombstone. It says those who served in the.
What?
I use this username for like.
You probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm an idiot.
That's a baddie bad. If I do it, I'm probably gonna do it on a different channel because Vimeeb links to way too much stuff about me. But
Yeah, you probably should create.
oh boy, I'm a Latosh nigga loving watermelon KFC Kang. Don't forget, guys, when you go to bed at night, before you go to sleep, Is this live right now? What, me? No.
Meme War 2015 and 2016.
This,
we are the gods of the great
No, no, this is not a fucking live thing right now on MSNBC. This is a video or something.
Meme War, we are the shit posters. The Legion of Keck, we are the internet.
Motherfucker, what?
If you do that Antifa bait thing, make the background music on the other channel Swiggity Swag.
Oh, I would just make it baity as fucking possible. Like, hey, come after me. Here's my face. Good luck finding me.
The death of the normies, lulls and Keck, we are one.
Death to normies.
What's going on?
They call themselves Kekistanis.
Oh god,
and
this
they
woman
claim
was
to
fucking
be an
cringy.
oppressed people from an embattled nation called Kekistan, with their own
Near
god,
Pepe, New Guinea.
culture, and religion.
These people take it so
Listen as
seriously.
this self-described Kek priestess explains the tenets of her religion.
My name is Margaret, and I'd like to invite you to join me in an ongoing series entitled Praise Kek.
We're studying the mimics
which
now,
hopes
guys.
to fully explain the way in which meme magic from the ancient world has been brought back to life by modern internet users who only wish to remain anonymous, with all glory going to the frog.
I mean, I know it's obvious, but I mean, is anyone else paying attention to anything other than her tits?
Current scholars believe
I'm
that
trying,
the
but
god
it's hard.
Kek cleaved time itself, saving us, his chosen people, to live in the timeline where Trump wins the election, known affectionately as the Berenstein universe, after the cultural artifact of the beloved
Berenstein
children's
universe.
books which definitively prove the double standard theory.
Is this an internet cult?
Oh god.
Kek and read! Or is it, as the kids would say,
It's just a prank, bro.
whatever it is,
Who the
it's
fuck-
the
who
latest
would
in a
actually
long
say
line
that?
of sexist, racist, and homophobic memes by the alt-right targeting your children.
that was good.
Jesus here. Just want to let you all know that Hitler did absolutely nothing wrong.
The Kekistan meme first appeared earlier this year, shortly after Trump was elected president. The brainchild of this right-wing radio host, Sargon of Akkad, who started the Kek diaspora as a way to spread white supremacist Pepe memes and
Okay,
to wage
but black
war
people.
on what he calls the normies.
It is time to strike back. I hereby declare a meme jihad on all normies. Normies, get out.
We in the media got our first taste of this war when these strange flags started.
Just a little side note: if you type this in the chat,
Normies,
you get Tyrone
Normies,
reeing at you.
get out.
You get that exact clip. Just a side note. Whenever we have normies in here.
Showing up at Trump rallies all across the nation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Shot of it. There we go. Okay, Kekistan is like an online community of displaced peoples on the internet. And it's an online community of trolls that do it for their deity, Kek. And they're also racist.
What does that flag mean?
I love how people actually bought that.
That's a parody. The green and white flag is a parody of the flag used by the Nazi armed forces during the Second World War.
And he's not wrong. If the Kekistan flag looks strangely familiar, there's a reason why. Watch what happens when it's placed over top the racist Nazi flag. It's almost an identical match, and the similarities don't end there. The Kek movement depends on a secret language of sexist, racist, homophobic code
Oh
words
shit,
and
bacon!
symbols.
Bacon's racist. Oh my Bacon is raisins. Oh shit. Bacon's a racist code word, so is milking. Okay.
For instance, snowflake is code for black person.
I fucking swear I'm gonna start throwing things at my screens.
What? Can I post a link? I sure as fuck will. Oh, they mentioned bacon for a reason. You know why bacon's racist? Because the alt left is run by. Ow! Okay. Oh god. Oh god.
Oh god.
Oh, we have like another fucking minute of this too. Oh, I didn't realize the snowflake meant black person.
I want to know what the secret code word for this SJW thing is.
Let's find out.
SJW is code for stingy.
Oh,
holy shit, the fucking reaches! They're reaching! They're fucking reaching!
Seriously, I wonder what cuck is a code.
Oh god. Oh.
Press the button. I have to find out.
There's the term cuck, a derogatory for men who love obese women.
Oh, this just gets better and better. It's one of our favorite words. Trap.
In the span of 8 seconds. The span of 8 fucking seconds. Oh, let's see what trap is.
And trap, which means hot girl, I will.
What? Shit.
I need some fucking water, chat. Hold on.
So how's the chat doing tonight? Y'all doing all right? Don't answer that if you don't want to. I don't even have the stream up right now, so.
Oh fuck. Oh. Oh, I think I tore my fucking larynx laughing too hard. Holy shit.
I wonder how many more code words we'll find out.
Oh my god, I think I actually tore my fucking larynx. Oh god. Please.
On a rape.
Please, no
Then
more.
There's the code word they seem to use most.
No more.
It's normies.
Normies?
Normies!
Uncle Pepe wants you to defend Kekistan from normie invasion.
For far too long, normies
What does
have
normies
oppressed
mean, huh?
the Kekistani. The establishment and the normies will not
What is a normie, you ask?
Regular people, know what I'm saying? People who just don't seem to know how memes work.
It is you, dear viewer, Americans who oppose Trump.
Fuck you, MSNBC. I'm not a fucking normie. Go eat my dick.
Voted for Hillary and trust mainstream media. All things the Kek religion has declared war on.
Kek religion! Oh. Oh man, the propagandizing, holy shit. There. I might need to go to a fucking hospital.
Say, this shit is why I don't trust the media.
Oh shit, should I sue MSNBC for fucking bodily harm? I'm laughing too hard at their fucking... Normally someone who doesn't get memes.
A war they are right now fighting on your internet.
We eat
Your
little things
internet.
like these SJW twits for breakfast.
Ugh.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
All they had to fucking do give 4chan any attention on Kekistan, and this Kekistan thing would have been over already.
The easiest way to beat something is to fucking ignore it.
Yeah, like, I'm getting tired of this fucking Kekistan shit.
Normie is someone who doesn't get memes, proceeds to not get concept. Exactly. Oh god. Is anyone still alive? Thanks, Shadley, we're not playing it. Oh, I'll play that. Okay.
You're going to live in a tank and be tied into this virtual world. You'll be able to wire your head in and just get unlimited pleasure. It'll feel like 10 times.
Here, actually, I'll share it with you, Taser. We can both watch this.
Just put it on the watch together.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
You're going to live in a tank and be tied into this virtual world. You'll be able to wire your head in and just get unlimited pleasure. It'll feel like 10 times the best orgasm for 3 days if you want straight. They're taking the DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. The DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. The DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. The DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. The DMT. There's the owners of True Frequency Radio. They believe they're communicating with entities. They call them clockwork elves.
So if I take DMT, I can be a world leader? Fuck yeah, time to get high, boys.
With off-world groups. Chris Geo,
fucking destroyed.
True Frequency Radio. He takes it. You see the elves, little green hats. We're in trouble, ladies and gentlemen. We're in trouble. The clockwork elves, all of it, I shouldn't even get into it.
Elves.
There's a reason they're all whacked out of their minds. They're taking DMT. And the point is that their whole science is way ahead. We don't even know what they've got. They're in power because they're taking the DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. Chris Geo took the DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. Chris Geo took the DMT. You think they're all a bunch of old men? They're in power because they were into this stuff 70 years ago. The DMT. They were jacking DMT 70 years ago. They were injecting it. They're taking the DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. Chris Geo took the DMT. Hitler took the DMT. Stalin took the DMT. Mao took the DMT. True Frequency Radio took the DMT. I shouldn't even get into it.
Oh man, is that fucking Piers Morgan? Probably. Well, no, that was what was that? NBC. That's not Piers Morgan. Wait, isn't Piers Morgan any good porn acting? I mean, I don't want to answer that question, but I probably could. All right. Does anybody else have any more fucking videos that are just gonna make me go lose my voice for a week? I'll do silent streams.
Oh man, if you do silent streams, then that means I'll have to.
No, I'm just gonna have I'm gonna have a fucking text-to-speech.
Oh my god. A text-to-speech stream would be pretty funny though.
Yeah, he wants a text-to-speech stream.
Oh, do that on your next character stream.
Just text-to-speech. I lost my voice for fucking reasons. Don't ask. Oh, I've seen this.
Congratulations. You're officially part of the band.
Welcome to the club, buddy.
Let's get something straight. It was the first and the last time either one of you will ever touch my ass again. Are you clear? See you at rehearsal.
Fucking bitch.
They turn so quickly, don't they?
You got that right. Nice piece of ass, though.
I'll say.
Okay.
Is that a fucking video?
I've seen worse acting in Hollywood, in actual Hollywood movies.
True. Hold on, I'm gonna fucking screen whatever this is. What is this? Ah! Oh man. Oh, that's pretty fucking good.
Oh boy, what do we have?
That's pretty good.
What do we got this time for me?
Oh, just fucking click the link. Here, I'll put it in the fucking Discord. That's pretty good. It's just a fucking GIF, but reclaimed from scrapyard, folded 0 times. A fucking American butter knife beats a 1911 bullet. I told you my katana can cut through bullets. I told you. This here is proof that my my katana. My katana. Oh god. All right. Let's end up the stream. We'll have to get more fucking cucks marching in the streets. Unless it gets too boring.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Wait for them. That was cool.
Holy shit, look at that. That's a great way to start a fucking video.
How's it going, Baked? What's up, brother? Sorry. Alright, so police is moving in. Woo! Take care of these Antifa scum. This is America. Free speech. Blue lives matter. 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 That's actually navy blue, guys. Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter. Blue lives matter. Woo!
Oh no, it's Brian and Proctor!
Alright.
Hey, what's up, guys?
I can't hear the thing you're saying. Your mic is so much quieter than the video.
I get the saying, but just it sounds kind of stupid. Blue lives matter.
Well, it's because they did the whole fucking Black Lives Matter, and then they were saying that cops are all racists. So people started saying blue lives, which is the which is the color that cops traditionally wear, matter.
Yeah, no, I know. I like I said, I agree. I know that I understand the sentiment, and I do agree with it. But the word or the saying itself, "Blue Lives Matter," is kind of sounds kind of silly.
Yeah, it is a little. I mean, chanting "any lives matter" is fucking cringy. There's a sentiment behind it. Doesn't make it less cringy.
Where are we going? Hey, what's up, guys? Where are we going? Friday. Where are we going? All right. Friday. Oops. Wait there. Oh, man. Friday, what's going on? Where are we going?
Okay.
No racism in Charlottesville? Well, then maybe you should get the fuck out of here later. The official sponsor of soy milk here. Soy bodies everywhere.
Sorry.
Soy boys are here.
So I guess this is the view from the right side. It was from people calling for the deaths of cops. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Let's go ahead a little bit. I guess they're like marching towards the protest.
I don't know, 40?
I don't know.
I think we might have a little bit more than that in the rear.
Why not just put the speed up really high?
But yeah, we got a detail
Can
here.
you adjust the speed?
There's fake news, guys. Ben Cooper, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry if I missed a super chat at all, guys. It is flowing.
You can.
So where do you think the hate's coming
Yeah,
from?
but this isn't actually YouTube.
Of course they're not going to answer.
Okay, there's one more match over here.
All right.
I can't.
Why are you here? We're here for free speech. Free speech, exactly.
So they're chanting Black Lives Matter. All I've seen so far is white people.
Oh yeah, that's how most of them
Armenian lives matter. Armenian lives matter.
Black lives don't matter at all, mate.
Where the fuck did that come from?
Yeah, where did it come from?
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah, Black Lives Don't Matter, dude.
Are you fucking doing that?
No, I'm not.
Oh, it's Winter. Oh, Winter, you sneaky son of a bitch. You fucking commie.
E. So what's up?
What happened to your mic? Did you play fucking War Thunder again? Just give him time.
So did you enjoy all those 12?
No, I didn't. I registered payday cause I had always fucking retards.
Stop destroying your fucking mics, dude. You got bills to pay and shit. Holy shit, Winter. We watched something that almost made me tear my fucking larynx, and now we're just watching the Charlottesville riots, but from the other side. There's a watch together link if you wanna watch it with us.
Got it.
Where's our people? Where's the army? Whoa, I just said. I'm in.
What was that?
Alright, Winter.
What'd he say?
Coming on stream.
Okay.
Alright, keep your eyes closed. We got you. Dude, keep your eyes closed. We got you.
I got pepper spray. I got fucking pepper spray.
Thanks, we got you. Keep moving.
Someone got pepper sprayed off the fucking bat.
We're getting you.
4 minutes in.
What the fuck?
We got you. We're moving.
Wait, is milk racist because it fucking counteracts pepper spray?
Shit, sorry guys, hold on.
Oh, this is where they're kicking people out, I think.
Here, I got it. Got it. Alright. Here. Oh shit. Hold on, guys.
Dude, stop streaming for a second and help the fucking guy.
Okay. Hold on, guys.
It burns so fucking bad.
Yeah, it's pepper spray. It's supposed to.
Straight to the eye.
Okay. Hold on. Hey, somebody grab it. No, that.
Yeah, this is the footage. Someone was live streaming. This is from the
Charlottesville
riots. Riots. This is like a bunch of people on the right. This is their perspective, not the left's.
That.
This is fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Well, both sides are dog shit, dude.
You hear, I forget who, but someone might end up permanently blind from that protest. Holy shit. It wasn't
I do racist jokes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
I don't know when I've ever stopped them, as long as they don't get too spicy.
At least it's not a bunch of 12-year-olds raiding you again. Vince.
Like those extra team racist.
Like what? Aqua Team. Aqua Team Hunter Force?
Or one of the 3 billion other names that show went under.
Hey.
So what are you guys watching?
We're watching, I don't know whose stream it is. It's, the Red Elephants. He was, live streaming. Why is my fucking Discord so low?
What do you call that useless piece of...
Is it live?
No, this isn't live. This is from the actual riots.
Huh.
Why is my Discord so fucking low? I can't hear you guys.
I don't know, Vimeeb.
It's really fucked.
I do not know.
Lower that a bit more. Yeah, we have a watch together if you want to watch it with us.
Is there more going on right now, or?
I think there were like other minor protests and shit, but essentially there's just a bunch of protests going on all over the place. I just want to make fun of it all because a lot of it's really fucking stupid.
Black people are fucking retarded.
See ya, the king. I've gots to go. What? Oh, let's keep pausing on me.
You're good. You're good, Baked, alright? It just hurts.
Oh, that was Baked Alaska.
Protesting for their fucking lives that they have, and don't cherish it fucking and breads.
That was Baked
Hurts
Alaska.
like a
That got.
motherfucker. You're gonna be okay.
I need to rub it.
No, you don't want to rub it, dude. You want to let it.
Help! I'm sorry, fam.
This is what free speech is, apparently. Calm down, alright?
Keep streaming me.
I'm streaming.
So get someone to stream me.
I got it, Baked.
Okay.
It's Rick right here. I got it, okay?
What is my people saying?
Alright. Damn, that sucks.
I need more milk.
Baked, it's gonna hurt for a second, alright, man?
More milk. Please.
Alright.
Where's the milk?
Yes, that'll work. There you go. We got it. Hold on, Baked.
Milk in the eyes will actually help pepper spray.
It's a VIP. I'm sorry. You got hit with bear mace.
This gathering has been
Says free
declared to
speech,
be an
and you
unlawful
see the
assembly.
camera guy won't
In
help.
the name of the Commonwealth, you are commanded to immediately disperse.
Right.
If you do not disperse immediately, you will be arrested.
Hey, Millennial Matt. Got his backpack. We're moving. I got his hat. Oh, yeah. No, hold it for a second. All right. There's that stuff. I got his hat and backpack.
Cool. Hey, guys. What's up?
That's where they're getting kicked out.
It'll help. Yeah. All right.
Here, someone wash my hands. This is only 10.
Here. Okay. Hey, rinse his hands real quick so it gets off his hands.
Man, the quality here is dog shit.
Here,
I've
we're gonna
done
move-
better
move
fucking
forward a little
streams
bit
than
as
this.
we're doing this, okay? There you go.
Yeah.
Hunter! Oh, man, that's not Hunter.
Applying for state fucking move. Welcome to America.
You got this, Baked.
Nice mustache.
Hey, where are we going?
Welcome to America.
Stay.
Nazi scum! Fuck you! I used to be ashamed.
Come on. Move.
Oh, you
Move.
guys Canadians?
I am Winter's Serbian and Taser's American.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think this is gonna leak up north?
I'm
And,
Serbian.
it's gonna
Oh, I
start
doubt
having
it.
people protesting in Canada for the removal of some of the British monuments.
We don't even have that many fucking monuments. We have the only thing that could really, because I live in fucking Ontario, and the only thing that could really protest to take down here would be Parliament Hill. And we don't really have many monuments to Britain. We have a lot of stuff that's, at least in my town, we have a lot of, we have a statue that commemorates people that lost their lives before, before job safety standards were a thing. I mean, I could see them trying to take down statues of World War II veterans and stuff like that, because we have some stuff that commemorates. What you playing, Winter?
Huh.
We have stuff that commemorates stuff like that in my town, but no, I don't know. If it fucking does happen, you'll see me out on the street protesting against them. Probably like 30 years of jail time just for going outside, but you know.
the tolerant left.
Racist! Go home,
Yo, Big, you good?
You good?
Why do these protesters care?
Why do they care? I mean, the people are the people on the right are protesting the removal of a statue. The people on the left are just being fucking cucks.
I can't understand it, they're fucking retarded.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
There's not much argument there.
We're gonna figure out what the cops are gonna do first, so that we're not.
Go home or block your way. It's the same thing that I was streaming on Sunday or Saturday.
We got him. Security detail. They got. They're on him.
Looks like Saturday was supposed to be a
He's all right.
It was, but then this happened. I felt this took precedence.
With the shield.
I think that guy on the statue will rape their arms when they go to him.
You're good. We got you. I am. Millennial Matt has it. I don't know where he went, but he has it. We'll get it back, all right?
I don't see this shit happening in Serbia anytime soon. They got bigger problems.
Way to be tolerant, you guys.
Like surviving.
Way to be tolerant.
Pretty much. I mean, Winter lives there, so they gotta watch out for him.
So tolerant. We got here. We got to document it, man.
This, I've never had more pain in my entire fucking life. I got bear mace in the face.
How did that go?
Is gay marriage against the law in Serbia?
I'm gonna assume it is.
Just literally walking in, haven't even given my speech.
Yeah,
this is what the tolerant left does to Trump supporters. This is why we're taking the country back. We're sick of this shit.
Gay marriages.
Jeff.
I got more detergent for you.
Here, go.
Open your eyes. Open your eyes.
Rub that in your eyes.
Yeah.
Rub that in your eyes.
There you go.
So that's why if you go to one of these things, you gotta wear a fucking mask, because they're always gonna bring mace. Because in the U.S., you know, you can bring fucking mace anywhere. Up here, I think mace is illegal. It's considered a deadly weapon or something.
Because we Serbian folk fucking hate gay people and can't stand gay people. Long story short, it ended in blood out of blood.
Lovely.
Wonderful.
I thought some guy like got fucking acid in his eye and like lost his eyesight or something too from one of the anti-flood people. So yeah, you guys gotta wear some eye pro and stuff when you go.
Yeah, that's why if it ever happened here, I'd dish out the extra money for a full face mask, because you need in case they ever drop tear gas, you need the fucking I can't remember the name for it. I call it a rebreather. It's like a gas mask, and then you need the fucking something that's covering your eyes, because they're gonna throw stuff at your face. Either they're gonna Dale Gribble it and throw pocket sand, or they're gonna bear mace, or they're gonna throw acid. Like in a large group, it's really hard to find a single culprit.
Okay, that's part of the reason why you need to stay calm. Breathe. Breathe in through your mouth, out through your
I
mouth.
wish I was there so can fucking beat them.
Well, I mean, you were in L.A. and you didn't kill any, so good for you. I'm surprised. LA's full of them.
Thank you.
I can't see anything. I know, but we're here.
That's
My vision is
America's
gone.
problem, not
We
mine.
got you. All you gotta do, hey, if,
Skin is burning too.
yeah, it's gonna fucking burn, dude.
For a while, man. You'll be all right.
Okay.
Get me away from these fucking communist pieces of shit.
We're away right now.
We're away. We're getting you safe.
Dude, they got inside my glasses. I know, bro.
Yeah. Wait, it's him.
Oh shit, he was wearing eye protection.
Hey,
you gotta say
unless we say duck down.
Oh, that shit showing through it.
something.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing like he wasn't wearing like a full cover. I guess he was just wearing glasses that didn't have a seal. And he just said that the bear mace went through his glasses or around his glasses or something.
I'll go to sleep. Good night, folks.
I see you, Winter.
Good night.
I wouldn't put it past Antifa to like try to rip the mask off of you.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure a couple of them would probably try, but it's only like if you're alone.
they fucking try any of that, I'm gonna fucking kill them.
How many mace incidents happen to gunshots? What? I mean, how many people are maced compared to how many people are shot? More people are maced, like, at least at protests by a large margin.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, it's the peaceful and tolerant left. You know, Sarge, you should be ashamed being being a Trump supporter.
Being a Trump
supporter? Yeah, you should be ashamed.
Trump?
You should be ashamed. You have a racist anagram there, picture of Pepe, which is a everyone knows that if you have a Pepe, it means you worship a racist deity, because that's what MSNBC told us.
Oh yeah.
I want to know if that documentary was real or not. I thought it was fake.
No, that was actually on MSNBC.
Wow.
That's the worst
I thought that shit was fake.
No, you can see the actual fucking acres.
What was the one that had Rachel Maddow doing Pepe the Frog or something? I saw that one. That one was stupid, but
yeah, the one where
someone on a pole made it or something. It looks stupid.
The one where they're saying the one where they put it over, where they're like, if it looks like the Nazi battle flag, that one.
Yeah, well, even though that's not the Nazi, that was the German the German Empire flag during World War I.
Yeah, unless there's a swastika.
Yeah, but
it's
somehow
fucking
it's
World War I.
associated with fascism and Nazism. So.
Well, it's like the fucking Iron Cross. Like, I have tons of Iron Cross stuff because there's nothing racist about it. It's imperialism, and people are like, oh, that's a Nazi symbol. Like, fuck off. Nazis weren't even like considered when that thing was made.
It's a straw. It's a bent. Sorry guys, bad connection.
Like the hammer and sickle are actually favorable items to have in public now.
It really is, and that's really sad. You can go around with a fucking hammer and sickle, and everyone thinks, "Oh, good job, you're a good person."
I'm so sorry, I tried to block him. I tried. It's okay. It's okay. Get the...
We're
with our people.
Yeah, we're good.
I need to get...
Man, his stream lags a lot.
Alright guys, I'm sorry about the connection. Good.
Does it get better?
Good.
It's getting annoying.
Well, this dude's just streaming from his phone, I'm pretty
Alright,
sure.
looks like connection's up a little bit.
The streamer watching.
Yeah. Whoever the fuck Real Elephants is.
When you see Antifa, whenever you care where you're at. These people are enemies. They're traitors. They're race traitors.
Should we just watch more memes for the rest of the stream now?
If I can't
it's not rag for now.
find... If it's just all lag, you piece of shit... Oh, here we go. Looks pretty good now.
I don't know.
If the stream was all laggy piece of shit, I would just watch memes for the rest of it.
They missed me by this much,
These just all
apparently.
recaps. They're not like
Yeah,
live.
we got you.
Yeah, no, I looked for live, and the only thing I found was the Philadelphia protest. But then the chopper decided to get the fuck out, and they just went to a car chase. They just gave up.
Oh, that was great. That was fucking great.
What did you think of the one guy that was on the Twitter? No, you're racist, and he was like doxing people, but he was doxing the wrong people, and then he had like a Patreon too, but they.
Was he doxing the wrong people?
Yeah, because he was taking pictures of people at the rallies, and then he would go and like dox them, and then like tweet them, and then CNN interviewed him and said he was a hero.
Was
And
it the
they
one
said
that
the
had
same
the
thing
little
for
black
Antifa.
kid as the picture?
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's fucked, man. Like, he's fucking paying people to help him dox and shit. Here, let's see if there's anything current. Violence unfolded, New York Times, fuck off. Check out Periscope, actually. Also, hey Milan, I see you sitting in the, Damn! Taser! Fix your fucking feedback, dude.
I just wanted to say.
What, are you hearing a bunch of shit again?
2 genders only. Man and beast, and I am a man!
No. The 2
Wow, look at that. Here, I'm gonna post this in the Discord. Check this out.
Robert E. Lee and Stonewall Jackson are being moved from the cunny. I'm fucking mature, I swear to God. I'm an adult. Hall of Americans because New York stands against racism. How are they fucking racist? Are many great Americans, many of them New York worthy of Spud in the Great Hall.
It's just an excuse for them to go and start taking. Like, I don't understand how, this event happened on Saturday, and everything before they never had a problem with the Confederate statues. But this thing happens, and all it was a class of. People can say, they're fascist. Some people. Some of it too is LARPing, but there's some people that dressed up as fascists, and some people dressed up as the white supremacists, and then other people are just doing White Lives Matter. And they had a permit from the ACLU to go and do that, and the judge approved it over there for them to go protest. And then you get the people from fucking BLM and Antifa that are busted in by Soros to go in there, and they start disrupting everything and starting shit, because that's what they do. And because if you notice, even a year ago when they were doing the Trump rallies, they had the same fucking chants with no fascist, KKK, fuck Trump or something. They always chant that. Yeah, those are Soros people, and you can hear that because it goes back to a year ago. So, anyways, they went there, they showed up, they started doing that shit, and then you had the guy that drives his car in. Now, I've been looking at different parts of it, so I'm going to play devil's advocate here. Some people can say that he's a frustrated beta male that went and took out his anger on the fucking Antifa people. But if you look at different angles of it, too, there's also a conspiracy going around that the guy was actually a U.S. Army National Guard soldier that went and was part of a CIA operation. Because, the Feds, CIA, and FBI have been known for infiltrating political groups and starting shit such as the KKK and some of the civil rights movement acts back in when the 1964 Civil Rights Act was passed. But anyways, going on with it, they don't talk about that chopper being shot down, going down with his 2 troopers that were over there. So something happened because one, the news is covering that up, right? Because they would make a big deal about that. And the way they had the helicopter going over too was filming or, surveying what's going on. So, they tried to have it go over and it got shot at. It's they probably saw something with the car. But anyways, they had the guy go and do that. And that gives the media the right to say, oh, look at the white supremacists, white people are doing this. This is their fault. And then some pictures of the guy driving the car shows the Antifa people beating up his car, so it can look like it's self-defense. And then the media went and interviewed Trump, and they asked him, what do you think of the guy? Is he a murderer? And the guy's like, oh, yeah. Trump's like, yeah, he's a murderer for what he did. But if you look at it that way, because, he has to get a grand jury and stuff, and they can't be tainted by the media because, they're going to have already an opinion of the guy's guilty, right? Because the president said he's guilty. So basically it's going to be a mistrial. So that guy's probably... he has a good defense at this point because he's either the president or he said, so he can go and plan it off. But anyways, going on with my long tirade, this doesn't make really any sense for them to start removing the Confederate statues and stuff, because the whole premise of the, Civil War, they're going to say, oh, it was slaves. But, it was really state rights versus the federal government, and they were getting too big back then. They were in Civil War when it first started. And Lincoln actually went and started it too, because he sent the troops down to Fort Sumter to occupy it and such. So, the whole purpose in the Constitution is to preserve the Union. So that's why, Lincoln did what he did. But, when he did that, it ignited the war. But, the whole purpose was that the, federal government was getting too strong. They were oppressing the southern states, and then you had all the industrialists up north that wanted to, push their agenda and such. So, that's basically what led to it. But, the whole thing is that removing these, statues and stuff, it's it's kind of destroying history. You can't really say, Robert E. Lee is racist because he was probably the most gentleman of the generals during the whole war, if you read what he did. where it came from and such. So I'm not really advocating destroying the statues because one, you're erasing history. It's no better than the Nazis burning the books. During the what was that? It was some and they were like dancing around burning books and stuff like that. So there's no difference. I mean, comparing that to that, they're doing that now, and where are they going to go from now? Like, okay, you're going to start taking down statues. Now they're looking at taking down statues of Washington and Washington and Jefferson. So they take those down, and then what are they going to do next? I mean, they're going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. And I know, it looks like, I mean, God forbid Civil War happens, but it's just, it's getting to a point, and it's interesting that all these things start happening around the same time that Debbie Wasserman Schultz is being investigated by the government for all the things going on with the election, as well as the DNC and Seth Ridge and stuff like that. So I'm just saying there's a lot of forces at work here, so you have to take a step back and look what's going on, because I really doubt that, the whole country is, I mean, this is like so kind of like the playbook of Trotsky and Lenin, because they're all doing the same shit with going around the little towns and starting all these little revolutions sparking up all over the place. So, I mean, it's really interesting what's going on here, because there's definitely, a lot of forces at work here. So I wouldn't like to go and just say it's just, the left being crazy, but there's a lot of people that don't like Trump, and, it's Soros is representing one of the big groups, but yeah, it's interesting watching this go down. But yeah, I really don't advocate destroying history, because I think it's dumb, because you destroy history and then, what the hell are you gonna... I mean, it's just totally rewriting the side of the whole Civil War, because they're gonna say, oh, it's because of slaves. No, it was state rights versus the fucking federal government. And we had the federal government getting too out of hand before the Trump got into office, which he's trying to break down the whole fucking federal government. But I guess everyone wants Big Brother, because I guess people don't read 1984 by George, understand what the fuck it means to have a powerful government. But all right, sorry for that tirade, Vimeeb. I'll give you the floor.
It's alright. That's the whole reason you're on here. So
I need to read the stream chat if they were typing, because I didn't even say that. But yeah, no, like I said, this shit's just, it's stupid. It's just, I mean, and they talk about, you say the normies or just the general public, and it's frustrating to see how the media like CNN bends the the general view of the public, calling Antifa heroes. Because I was tracking Antifa even before their big clash on Saturday at Charlottesville, because if you date back, when did they start? They were formed like early this year. That's when they started making their presence. And the big one I saw was it out in UCLA, Berkeley? Because Berkeley was a battleground for a lot of things, but there was that one with that girl with the dreadlocks that she got punched by the one guy.
I think UCLA was the first one late last year. That's where they really came into force for the first time.
Yeah, there was a few, but I swear it was like in February or something, and that's when the girl with the dreadlocks got punched or whatever, and she was the one that. This is another thing, just with our culture and society, because of how the our society is in the U.S. You can say about degenerate stuff, because if you look, there's always a thing that people talk about kids going before college, how they are before college, and then after college. Because a lot of the institutions in the United States, a lot of the colleges are filled with just left-minded, liberals. And I'm all for having both sides, because it's better to be informed on both sides and just have one-sided, knowledge or a political alignment, because that doesn't promote growth and such. I mean, if you're going to have one hive mind, I mean, how the hell are you going to discover new things, broaden your horizons, and make yourself a better thinker and worker and applier? I mean, it doesn't work that way. But a lot of colleges, for some reason, have all these liberal professors, and it's ridiculous, because you have kids that show up, let's be honest, kids at 18, or what, when they go to college in these days, 17, 18, they don't really know that much. I mean, sure, they get the right to vote at 18. Honestly, I think they should push it up to 21, because they don't really know, and a lot of kids these days tend to be left liberal, because that's how the media is, along with the news and everything like that. You have these celebrities that are all young, liberal, and all promoting stuff from the liberal agenda. Because if you look at the whole Trump election too, all the celebrities are all against Trump. All of them were liberal. They all supported Hillary. They were singing, doing concerts and dances for Hillary. And it was funny because too, when they had the night before the election, they had Trump's rally, which is just Trump with the people. They had Hillary with Bruce Springsteen and other people singing songs and stuff. And it was funny because one person I knew talked about how it looks like the Hunger Games, when you have in the elite all gathering together in front of the common folk, right? And there's that big disparity in connection. I mean, good for you, you're a celebrity and make a shitload of money, but you singing songs to me how I should vote for this political candidate just because isn't going to get me the vote. And I mean, how should I relate to you? You make way more than I do. You live a comfortable life. I have to bust my ass every day for a living. No. So, so that was a big flop for the election. But I was getting back to here with that whole Antifa thing is that it's a breeding ground in colleges, and this is perfect too with setting this up because most kids are going back for the United States colleges start this week, next week. All until what's it call it? Not Memorial Day. It's Labor Day. Yeah, that's when that comes up. So this is perfect because this is happening before students go back to universities. And universities are diverse, right? It's not like a white nationalist university or a liberal nationalist university or black. I mean, yeah, sure. There's areas where there's highly concentrated ethnicity groups, but sorry. That was weird. It's not, highly concentrated ethnicity groups. But anyways, going on with what I'm saying is that there was interesting with the one girl with the Antifa dreadlocks because I had her before, because people, when she got exposed, right? You have social media out there. And the thing is that for anyone listening and watching this too, if you don't want yourself to get exposed or whatever on social media, right away, first thing you shouldn't do is use fucking Facebook and Twitter and all that social media stuff, okay? Because that's the first thing is that with that is that's all, they can call that normie stuff, right? Because that's how they try to get you when you're a kid. They try to get you in on all that stuff because they're like, oh, hey, you should do Facebook. You should do it because they're telling their friends. Their friends are telling you to do that because they will follow people. They listen to the music. They follow what the celebrities do, right? So they're telling the kids, hey, get social media, right? So trying to hook you up on that stuff, and that's basically like a bookmark of your life, telling you what you're doing. I mean, I think it's stupid. People literally say, hey, I'm going out of the house to get dinner, and if I'm like a thief or a burglar, I could just say, oh wow, she's out, and I can just walk in and steal all her shit. So it's like I think like that is to put your life out there, and is honestly, I mean, it's just really stupid because I know it's interesting. I don't know if it's a human being thing that you need to always interact with people every second of your life. I don't really see the dependency on doing that because, I mean, social media that creates a dependency that you always have to be liked by people and like a grave mind. It's like a hive mind thing going on. And there's just a thing with people and conformity and stuff in society. So, people want to be accepted by one another, and that social media really emphasizes that aspect. But anyways, let me get back to my Antifa thing because that's an important group to watch. And honestly, it's kind of bullshit now that CNN's calling them heroes because if you watch one of the documentaries that came out, was it? I think it was yesterday or 2 days ago. It's up there. If you look on CNN and on the YouTube, it's there. It talks about how Antifa is a bunch of heroes for standing up to the radicalized alt-right, which was Hillary Clinton. Hillary Clinton came out and said that, but that was definitely because she's backed by the big bankers and Soros and stuff, right? So label everyone that's against their idea alt-right, call them fascists and zombies. I mean, not zombies, but Nazis and stuff. But anyways, getting back to the dreadlock girl, my little tirade there is that she they had a before and after of her when she got exposed, and if anyone listening didn't know about it, it was basically like a liberal girl that got indoctrinated by going through college. That's another thing I'll talk about a little bit. She goes to college, gets indoctrinated to be liberal, hardcore liberal, fight for my belief, blah blah blah. Join Antifa at the school, whatever they have. I think some universities actually have Antifa as a club, which okay, but she joins, and she put out on social media she was going to UCLA to do what she was going to do, and clash with the Nazis. And she goes there, she gets punched in the face. People, pick it up on, the social media and stuff, on image boards, forum boards, special websites that talk about stuff like this. And what they do is that they go and find more information about her, and it turns out she's a cam girl. And what's interesting about that is that you can look up the pictures are beautiful. She's does not take care of her body at all. She's a very hairy beast, and the thing is that and people were looking at it, and she calls that modeling, and people were bashing her and stuff because she got doxxed because her personal information's out there. So her family members and stuff, her personal life just gets unfolded. So people did it before and after. So before she goes off to whatever college she went to, she was a typical white American girl that was conservative, Christian values, raised in a good family, good home, and everything, right? Straight hair, like her hair wasn't fucked up, and she didn't get body piercing stuff. Then she goes off to college, and then all of a sudden, everything changed. And then she comes to what she is now, and it doesn't help that these colleges, institutions across the U.S. is a breeding ground for liberals because all they do, they bash conservative ideas, they bash Trump. There's professors that just go and even just dedicate like a day just to bashing the president, stuff like that. And then they go and have their little what do they call it at colleges? It's like they have a meeting and they bring a forum. Yeah, like a community forum. Yeah. They bring in people, but instead of bringing in people from different views, they all bring them in on one side of view, and then they're all liberal, so they're all projecting to the students about liberalism, and any idea that's conservative is quickly laughed at and shot down. And the thing is that if they're doing stuff like this, I mean, one at college is a higher university, and the thing with colleges today too is that, I mean, like everyone goes to college now, so the whole purpose of it's like getting it defeated. And it sucks because now you got all these people going to college in the liberal breeding grounds, and now they got bullshit degrees like gender studies or something. Like I don't even know why, but I mean they go for that, and then they get all they take that study as they get all radicalized to the left. Then they join motions like Antifa. And then they do things that they do, like removing the statue. Like you look, what was it? Was that in Durham or whatever when they removed that statue?
Yeah, that was in Durham.
They went and did that. Yeah. So they go and do that, and it's praised by the media and stuff. All right, and the media praises it, right? And the media, like I said, the media and celebrities, what do they do to go back to? You can call them the normies, the general public, right? The general public goes and sees this, and they're like, "Wow, these guys are actually heroes because the media is telling us, as so as our celebrities and stuff." So. Wow, we should, and if you looked at it too, what was interesting was that they have Twitter trends for the United States or whatever. So for the past 24 hours, it should be still up there. They have impeach Trump, different ways of saying fuck Trump, impeach Trump. I mean that's a thing too. And then you go on YouTube and they have trending videos.
Mic die?
I guess his mic died.
His mic is one of those liberal Jews.
Yes. Seriously.
It's a shill, man. It's working against you. CIA. It's the glow dark CIA niggers. They're coming after you. While he tries to figure that out, I agree with a lot of shit he was saying. Like, it's not even just down there where indoctrination is super fucking heavy. Up here,
that's alright, dropped. But there's multiple instances of them doing that, and I mean, it's ludicrous to see how everything the media is just hailing them as heroes now. Because, like I said, if you've been watching what they've been doing, you see that they're literally just. I mean, they're no better than terrorists at this point. I mean, ISIS was going around destroying statues, and I think some of the refugees were doing that too. In like Italy, they were going around and just smashing statues. And look what Antifa is doing now. But apparently, that's heroism. And the whole point, going back to this whole statues removing Robert E. Lee and stuff, is what's the point? Like, it's interesting to know how they're destroying the culture of the United States, because that's the whole point of multiculturalism. I mean, and the whole globalist work is that, destroying the whole identity of a nation, of culture and stuff. What no better way to start hacking away at the U.S. by going after one of the, most. I mean, for some people, this is their pride. Is the whole Civil War. I mean, the whole Civil War is just taking away, one aspect of it was the loser side, right? Which is the Confederacy, and going after and taking out their statues and stuff, and taking out what the purpose was of the war. I mean, it's just funny watching that happen. So I don't know how long. I mean, I'm surprised people are actually just taking it and going along with it. But I'm just saying, it's like Hitler. You start giving them. It's like what wasn't Woodrow Wilson? It was Neville Chamberlain with the whole Munich Agreement and stuff. You give Hitler parts of Czechoslovakia for the Sudetenland. You gave them Austria. They're going to keep asking for more territory. And same thing with these anti-phone liberals. They're going to keep taking more and more away. And then what do you know? And then you're going to have like 1939 Poland getting smashed within 3 weeks? What was it? Something like that? Yeah. So it's just gonna escalate. And honestly, at this point, I know Trump's trying to unify the country and stuff, but this is really a concentrated effort against the president, and it's going to be interesting because if you saw what happened today, he fired his economic advisors. Well, they quit, but then he fired them. But either way, I mean, it's interesting just to see all these forces at work against Trump. And then really the whole purpose, too, behind this is part of the globalist multiculturalism thing is this thing about destroying the identity of, white people, white culture. I mean, there's nothing wrong with blacks, Hispanics, Asians. There's a lot of ethnicities out there, right? There's nothing wrong with every single race. Everyone has stereotypes. We all make fun of each other races and stuff, right? And I know we all do that. And the thing is that when I don't really see this much concentrated effort on literally attacking and destroying, why don't we attack Asians for being too smart for their own good, right? A lot of Asians are hardworking and stuff. Why don't we say, oh, why are these Asians, why are they so smart? Why are they doing the jobs that they do? I mean, it's interesting seeing how white people are being attacked and being blamed for literally everything, being like the scapegoat or something for everything at this point, and attacking the white culture and stuff. It's not being a nationalist, just sticking up for your own race at this point, because it's like you're being attacked because forces at work that are condemning you. It's like condemning you for things that you didn't really hold responsible, and blaming. I mean, if you really want to break down white people, because they can break down African Americans, right? Because you have Africans from Africa, then you have African Americans, which come from African Americans, and then you have ones all the way in the Middle East and stuff. So it goes all over the place. And the same with white people. We got white people from England, from Norway, from Europe, parts of Europe, Eastern Europe, Western Europe, the Baltic states and stuff. So to generalize the white people and then say to some, because there's a lot of people in America too that are white that are from immigrants, and you can't just say, oh yeah, your parents, your grandparents, or you're responsible for slavery because you own slaves or something like that, or like you should feel, guilt, white guilt. I mean, that's the one thing too, is white guilt, advocating white guilt, that you should feel responsible for things that other white people have done, like slavery. And it's like, no. Yeah, yes, you should condemn and, pay attention to what happened in the past and history and stuff, but you can't just go and start, generally blaming an entire ethnicity for everything. So, but wasn't I think it's like race and ethnicity is a construct or something like that, social construct? There's something like that.
Social construct.
So, honestly, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what color you are or whatever. But as long as you have a general feeling that you don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you, then that's fine. And that's how it should be. But obviously there's forces at work that want to go and keep asking for more and more and more, and just condemning one. I mean, it's just ridiculous. So, like I said, this whole thing is an attack on culture, an attack on history, and an attack on ethnicity. Because I don't think white people should be attacked the way they are, because it's not being a white nationalist or a white supremacist. It's just stating the facts that for the past, 2 years, they've been bashing white people. I mean, it all started with the fucking, I think this whole thing started with Obama because he got into office. I don't recall race relations being this bad until he got into office. I mean, he was a globalist, but he got into office and he started playing that shit with whole story with Trayvon Martin, and then doing that. So healing the nation and stuff, or paying attention. Like the media obviously brought that to light, and then he would go comment on every single race-related issue. There's so many like false flags too with stuff that happened when he was in charge, but. Oh God! I'm just gonna be here all night talking about shit. I can't even check your stream. Is anyone in your stream talking or anything?
Yeah,
I can't really.
There's some people talking.
Can you just read it because I can't see anything?
Yeah, Nukaki was saying that people are spending several thousands on a course that does nothing.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, well, gender studies. What are you gonna do with a fucking gender studies? I learned how oppressed I am.
I learned how you should check your privilege.
What are you gonna do with that?
I mean, you should be surprised because a lot of the federal agencies have a lot of like very, very heavy concentrated like liberals in them, and they always advocate diversity. So someone with that can land themselves a job in like DOD or DOS just from just having that, and it's just like wow, because diversity. Diversity is our strength, as they would say.
I don't need to turn my larynx again. I think it just got better.
Lovely.
Zombie Flesh Eater says in 2020 the left is going to have 4 years of liberal college idiots ready to vote. That's true. I still think Trump will win though, because it's not how many people vote. It's
they said The Rock was is entering, and one thing to keep an eye out too is Zuckerberg. But it would be interesting if Zuckerberg runs, because he'd be definitely for the Democratic Party. But he's also known too for because the way if you look at the guy himself, he's like a very socially awkward man, and he's trying to go and fit in with people. If you notice lately, he's been trying to hang out with just the average American. But if you look at a lot of comments he said about Facebook and about people using them before, he's literally called people that use use Facebook like a complete idiot because he literally has all the information at his hands. I think it was like a leaked image or a message that he sent to someone that literally contained all that information about him saying, "Oh yeah, these guys are all idiots for what they're doing and stuff." So yeah, if Zuckerberg runs, that'd be very interesting to see how that turns out because he. Like I said, I mean, literally, he's already with the NSA, intelligence agencies. And the thing, too, with the intelligence agencies is, like, they're always trying to start shit. I mean, honestly, that's all they do is they start shit. I mean, what's the point? I mean, I know they protect national security and stuff, but most of the time, like the CIA, with the Bay of Pigs invasion and stuff, with JFK, I mean, they're always trying to start shit, so... I mean, it's interesting to see who's going to run against Trump, and also too because the Republican Party isn't united, and it'll be interesting to see who's going to run against Trump too within that party. Because one thing's for sure is that the Republican Party is not united, and you have people like John McCain who was fucking hailed a hero for not repealing the Obamacare, and he fucking goes up and gives his thumb down and then walks away, and he's like. Hailed a hero, and if you look up this guy too, he was trying to be a hotshot because he was back in the Vietnam War. He was trying to take off on his plane. He was being a hotshot because there's some things pilots do when they take off. So anytime with the military, they have standard operating procedures. You have to follow through like a list of things to do it right, and they go through habits and stuff through what they call it, rehearsals. So he goes through rehearsals and stuff to drill it. So when he does it every time, it's like second nature, and you make sure you know what you're doing. So he said, "Fuck SOP, fuck procedures." He just goes and fucks around and tries to do like a hot takeoff without following the correct procedures. And in the process of doing it, he fires a fucking missile that goes and blows up on the deck of the carrier, takes out a shitload of sailor men, and then it almost like sunk the carrier. So you look that up, it's out there. I mean, they'll cover it up because his dad was someone during World War II, so it's like who you know and stuff. And they said too when he was captured, he was like a Cherokee with giving all the information out too. Like he kept fucking telling all the information to everyone. So yeah, it's very interesting with the people in the Republican Party and because they're not. I'm telling you right now, they're not going to go and say, "Oh, we're going to go and put Trump up as our forerunner." No, they're going to have someone. He's going to have to work for it again, and it sucks, but that's how it is because the Republican Party is definitely not what it used to be. It's not united, and it sucks. It's like they literally have control, but they won't work together because like some of them are funded by special interest groups. So I'm pretty sure McCain got a call from Biden before he even voted too. So I'm pretty sure he got lobbied, or given some money. So.
Got it.
So
A
anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
A lot of the reason they don't like them is because Trump wants. He was talking about getting rid of lobbyists, and even if he suddenly went back on that and still says he's still trying to get rid of them, these people, their fucking egos are fatter than my ass. They're so fucking inflated that you say one mean thing about them. It's like what was it, a governor or something? I think it was like a mayor. It was a ward councillor during the protests when the Trayvon Martin thing happened, and the police wouldn't release the video, and she was going around exposing all these fucking constituents and shit, saying, "Oh, look at this person! Oh, look at this fucking person!" Just putting all their fucking information out there because they signed up to help her. People in politics are.
Wow. Yeah, like I said, I'm amazed with what's going on, and I'm just going to wonder because people keep thinking that their civil war's going to break out. I mean, the thing is that if the left does bring out a civil war, there's a lot of conservative people, and people, they can say on the right, far right, that are more trained and equated with weapons, let's say. There's a lot of people on the right that know how to fucking use a weapon, right? And people on the left, what do they know how to use? A bat and mace and stuff? So if you want to get aspects of, like, war in itself, I mean, like I said, I'm not really that worried if a civil war breaks out because, God forbid it happen, but, I mean, if you're on the conservative side of everything, shouldn't it be that bad? But I don't think civil war should happen. It's really just the people being manipulated, and it sucks that there's so many forces at work here that are against, that I don't know how to put it. I mean, it's just like it's like the Matrix, I guess you can say, the blue pill and red pill. Majority of the public are on the blue pill. They don't see all the bullshit going on in front of them, and they think it's fine. They think being on social media and tweeting, impeach Trump, impeach the orange.
Oh, he died again. Jews are showing.
Yeah.
Jews are getting the show on.
Yep.
Who's DDoXing him?
I do not know.
Soros? Is Soros coming after him?
Maybe.
Sorry. Yeah, CNN should be disbanded as a news agency at this point because they have no reason to be around. They're literally they were caught funding people protesting against Islamophobia after the Ariana Grande attack in London. I mean, here there's actually a video of that, and there's also them doing this whole thing with this encouraging this divide in the country. So. Yeah, I don't know. The media in general, and the thing is that Trump shouldn't have the way he handled the whole. Like I said, there's nothing more he could have done to the way he handled about what happened at Charlottesville, and then still they're spinning it to somehow make Trump look like he's a Nazi and did not condemn the actions of what happened, and it's. I don't know what to say. I can't believe people are still falling for it, and it's really sad to see the way everything is going in the country. So, like I said, this is happening at a prime time, and I wouldn't be surprised within the next month if there's all these little fights happening at universities. And the thing is, too, is when we have people like Richard Spencer that leads the alt-right, there's a thing that Alex Jones said about feds being in charge of movements on the left, and on just political movements in general. And Spencer is a great one to look at as an example. And so with the guy that was that did the whole event for the white rally or whatever at Charlottesville, because he was found out to be Obama, worked for Obama or something like that.
Oh, was
so. I said Richard Spencer and other people that are put out there, like that they're like just show up out of the blue and are hailed as like the alt-right people, I wouldn't really go and rally behind them at all because, like I said, most of them are feds that are put there just because the FBI, CIA, and NSA like to play games, and we're probably being recorded and monitored by them right now anyway. So I hope they're listening. But
probably hi, Mr. NSA.
well, you're in Canada, so I'm not going to do shit. But
I'm talking to Americans.
yeah, I'm surprised they haven't censored the internet more up there. Didn't they add like some hate speech? You can't do hate speech now or something.
Yeah, it's illegal to. Technically, it's illegal to criticize religion, but it specifically mentions Islam, so it's illegal to criticize Islam.
Oh, wow. Lovely. Yeah, the truck of peace happens, and it's not being a terrorist. It's just they're frustrated that their values aren't being being respected, and they're being prosecuted by bigoted people. So, yeah, I'm actually gonna. Is there any other? I haven't looked at the chat because I was gonna go and start setting things up on my end to go because I got a green screen, so I was gonna try that out.
Yeah, I saw your tweet. You found it outside of a Macy's. Did you actually find it outside of a Macy's, or did you buy it?
Well, yeah, I found it outside of Macy's, so I was gonna try and try and use it. 'Cause hey man, Macy's has a lot of stuff. But anyways, I found it outside of Macy's because there's a Joann Fabrics nearby, so I went and got it, and yeah, I used it last night. It was actually pretty nice, but yeah, I'm gonna try to set it up again and see how that goes.
Just a quick personal question for you. Which camera do you use?
Let's see. I use the Logitech HD Pro 60. Okay. That's what I use because I used to use the built-in webcam, but that quality was like shit, and then use so much fucking you know how much it would just eat away at the fucking power of the PC. Mm-hmm. So it really wasn't efficient. So I went and got the HD Pro from Logitech, and yeah, I mean it's really good. It does what it needs to do, and it's fine as long as you have a decent computer and decent internet. Then yeah, you're fine. So I mean, why you're looking at getting an upgrade or something?
Yeah, right now I have I forget what it is, but I know it streams in 480. Which, I mean, if you're streaming in 480, I look like a bunch of fucking pixels, and the way the screen comes off, it's fucking saturated and shit. So, I was probably gonna get a 1080 or a 720 60 FPS camera. I don't know. But I'm wondering what other people use, if it's better at color correction. Chat, is there any last-minute questions before Serge takes off for his stream? I know some people are saying stuff, but I'm wondering if they have any specific questions.
Yeah, I can't read the chat because, like I said, I don't know why it won't load on my fucking screen.
It used to happen to me. I used to use the actual pop-out chat, and my internet was so bad that it would constantly disconnect me, and I'm like, oh, fuck.
Oh, Destiny 2? Destiny 2? I forgot that's coming out soon, but I don't know. That's another thing, too, with pre-ordering video games. And they switched to bash that, too. Don't pre-order your video games, because same shit. Remember, what's going on here applies to all over the place, too. So it's not just in politics, or it's in society in general. Look at fucking video games with how many, black people that now they have in their games. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having diversity in your video games. I would say, honestly, of all the ones I played, I would probably say Japan probably does the best because the way they put it in there, they don't put it in there to the point to be fucking, in your face. But if you look at the new, Assassin's Creed game, if you look at the Ubisoft game for the, the Far Cry, they're attacking the whole fucking Christian stuff. Yeah, and then the Wolfenstein.
Oh god.
Wolfenstein, you have you have some communists in there, of course, and then you have another black. I mean, a stereotype. It's not like they're changing it up. It's the same person with a sassy attitude and a fucking afro. And they have another game too. And it was interesting at E3 this year with how much how much they were promoting that stuff, and also with the new films coming out too, like the new Star Trek commander is an independent black woman that's in charge of the Enterprise. So it's it's pretty obvious what they're trying to do. And I mean, with your video games, I wouldn't fall for pre-ordering video games. So don't pre-order your video games, and don't fall for that shit. So
even
like I
just
said, it comes
ignoring the-
across. So they're trying to infiltrate our video games now too. So.
Even just the political thing. If you're pre-ordering your fucking video games, you're paying for an unfinished product, and once they make their money, they just ship it out.
Oh, dude, Battlefield does the best one. Battlefield and Battlefront. Battlefront was a fucking scam. They shove it out for $60, 4 maps at release. Use the Battlefront title. A fucking disgrace to the Battlefront series, because Battlefront 2 had more maps and fun than I ever had in the whole fucking base game of EA's fucking Star Wars Battlefront.
And he's gone.
Yeah, it's definitely Soros. It's the Jews. It's getting showed. Apparently Battlefront 2 is going to be pay to win. You can actually buy the crates to get like upgrades and like levels and shit. Get better weapons. Yeah, you can actually pay money to win the fucking game.
They're gonna ruin like all the goodwill they got back from like announcing like all the features that they.
Yeah, like here we're gonna give you a full game. We're gonna give you free DLC. You can buy the crates to get better stuff. Day one, you're gonna have people with end game fucking content.
You can buy crates.
It's one thing if you're buying cosmetics. Like Overwatch does it really well. You buy cosmetics, and it's all dependent on your fucking skill. Where if I play fucking Call of Duty, imagine if you could buy the very last gun in Call of Duty. Call of Duty is very like. Oh.
Sorry, I keep dropping, but yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like I said, there's a lot of good stuff out there. So yeah, just everything applies to everything. Sorry for my tirade, but
That's alright. That's kind of what I wanted you on here. I don't think the chat has anything else.
They had to add microtransactions to Shadow of War.
Yeah, well.
I heard about that. Yeah, Shadow of War. Yeah, they're adding that. Well, no, they're gonna add it in every AAA game at this point. Okay, and the reason.
Successful.
Look, the only point in like microtransactions, and I don't support them in general because it just leads to bad business habits. But the only reason where they're really needed is free-to-play games. So they're free-to-play, and you can literally play free-to-play games if they're done right without microtransactions, and that's fine. But AAA games do not need microtransactions, and the whole season pass shit started. What was it, back in 2000? Like what, 4 or 5 years ago? Yeah. That's when they first at E3 revealed the Battlefield 3 season pass. That's when it first started with all the DLC season passes and shit, because they cut shit from the game and then they release it to you as DLC. So honestly, at this point, it's
on it's on the fucking download. That's the worst part.
See, I used to be a really big fan of the fucking console and stuff. But now, like, I just switched to fucking Steam, and there's no point. Console rips you off too, but I mean, it's basically just bullshit, and they're trying to go.
Well, the logic is
rip you off.
The logic is, it's money on the table. That's why before they used to release expansions, but like they were actual full fucking games, or you had to re-release a full game. Because they added new stuff, and then when you had the internet, they released all the extra content free. But then it became, well, why don't we charge because there's money left on the table? These people are willing to pay for this. And then you see Blizzard's thing where they have the loot boxes, and then everyone's like, well, Blizzard did it really successfully, so a couple other games try, and they're like, okay, you can buy these with money, but it doesn't really give you too much. Or like some of them, you just earn it. And then you get stuff like Shadow of War, and you get Battlefront 2, where you buy your endgame content, and you don't have to actually try in the fucking game.
Yeah, and that is where everything is going these days with everything, and it's just sad because people buy it, and like I said, with the media, with the way everything's going, and you see how people are with what you call it, just with with the whole liberalism and stuff. Yeah, celebrities promoting it. Same with video games. You have the e-celebs promoting it. And people are going to fall for it. And it's funny because you read stuff like Destiny 2, right? And then people said Destiny 2's beta is shit. And then people some people want me to get Destiny 2 on the PC, and it's like I'm gonna hold off on it because I fell for it, getting the whole fucking deluxe edition when it first released, and it was shit. And then you go to GameStop and they tell you, oh yeah, I know the Sony insider, there's going to be a lot of stuff. And I go, was it the Dark Below, and there was one fucking raid and it was shit and it was broken. Yeah. So there's the thing too. So I mean, like, I'm gonna be here all night, but I have to go and start setting my shit up. But let's thank everyone in Vimeeb stream and Vimeeb himself for letting me come and put my views in. If there's any happening within this week, I'll make sure to stop by and.
That'd be great if you let me know with a DM, send me a thing if you want to go over something. If you ever don't have time to be on a stream, I can go over something in a YouTube video and
yeah, just keep an eye out because there's a lot of happenings that could happen this week, as well as I like how the whole North Korea thing de-escalated too. That was another fucking wonder. And the fucking CNN was saying we should make our viewers worried that there's fucking nuclear war gonna happen. There is nothing gonna fucking happen. Nothing's gonna fucking happen with North Korea. It's all just two kids on the playground shouting at each other over who's the fucking loudest. So nothing's gonna happen with that. It's more interesting to watch what's happening domestically because they're doing whatever they can, the shadow government, to get fucking Trump out. So just keep an eye on what's going on. So I think there's something that's supposed to happen on the 18th, I believe, in one of the states. I forgot, it's on the eastern side. It's supposed to be another Unite the Right rally or something like that. So should be another clash. So we'll see that again.
Don't worry. By the 21st, there's going to be the eclipse, and we're all going to die because clearly we're in the worst timeline.
That sucks. I got to work at Macy's during the eclipse. So,
ooh.
All right. Well, I'll see you later, Vimeeb. A salute to you and everyone in the stream.
Take it easy, man. I'm off for the night, so see you guys.
See you, everybody.